And now, there we go. All right. All right, welcome everybody to tonight's episode of Roll Call Rebirth. My name is Mason. You can find me at WizardX TV. You probably know that because you're already here.
Because you're right there.
Yeah, because we're already here.
At WizardX TV.
Tonight we got Sam with us. Bat Sam. She's
Hi.
amazing.
How are you?
Good. In fact, let's go. I'm going to start doing this like we're going to start doing it like an actual roll call. If you guys want to talk, like if you want to say like I'm Bat Sam, I'm playing this person, and then we'll just kind of go down the line. And if you can go by the order from left to right. So starting with Sam.
Sure. Hi, I'm Bat Sam. I'm playing Bate. I am a half elf, half drow elf warlock. I have no memory, so I kind of don't really know what's going on. But I figured out how to blast things, so
Yeah.
going good. Good.
So you're like 90% of the way there.
Yeah.
Almost.
I'm Tigger, and I am Mercy. I play Mercy, and I'm a human fighter. A charming human fighter with a really colorful scarf. Nothing else matters. That's pretty much all you need to know about me.
That's pretty good.
Yeah. I'm Rain RPGs. I'm a Tiefling cleric. I have an immovable rod. And that's all you really need to know about me.
Oh, hi. I'm Cricky, and I'm playing Dragathiel, and I am a Fey Elf and a Paladin.
Okay.
Hi.
Yes.
Oh, was that? Were you going to say something else? I waited.
Sorry.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Okay, I'm sorry. I'm Jess. I play Selena. Oh, I can't even say my own name right. I'm a high elf, and I'm a bit secretive. I'm also a bard, so there's that, and that's it.
So secretive, you won't even tell us what class you
Yeah.
are.
Ooh, I want to play that campaign.
Yeah, right? Yeah. That game's
bard.
called Paranoia, and it's awesome. If you ever want to play, let me know.
my
I'd love
God.
to play it forever.
Sure.
Hi, I'm Ridlich. I play Tortang, male turtle monk.
There we go. Boom. So we're gonna go ahead and kind of jump into it. So yes, question yes.
Also, my character is only 4'10".
Yeah, that's a good point. So
You should know that.
for next session, I want you guys to just think a little bit more specifically about character descriptions so that we can let everybody know again. Because we kind of briefly went over, I mean physical character descriptions, by the way, like wait, what you look like, what color your hair is, how tall you are, those sort of things. Because that's fun stuff to know. And it adds a little more context and flavor.
Can
What?
I draw it?
Sorry.
I look like this, but a little more. I'm 4'10" and 72 years old.
So you're just still a little baby, though.
Oh,
Andy.
someone donated.
Yeah,
Have you
thank
seen
you,
that?
Andy.
Yeah, that's
Yo!
Indy, if you can hop in the Discord also. I'm gonna cut this out after we get started, but I'll try and mention everybody as best I can. But if you can hop in the Discord, we've got a special room for beautiful people like you, so that we can start getting you involved in the campaign. So, does anybody have any other hand raises or questions or anything? Are we good to go? Excellent. That's what. I'll message you afterwards, Indy. Okay, so last we left our party, they had infiltrated the Goblins' den and found the Goblin King within. Inside, they ran into several elven maidens who looked very similar to Bate. They discovered that the goblins, again, had access to some sort of magical items that appeared to not be of their own make. They ran into the Goblin King at the end, and he let it, or basically they all made it known, through slip of the tongue or interrogation or whatever. The goblins let it known that there was some mysterious magic man involved in helping them procure their items and was perhaps responsible for their weird behavior. After slaying the Goblin King, our party was briefly trapped in his, we'll call it throne room with air quotes, his essentially king chambers, and they managed to barely escape after many of them went down, which I'm super proud of, by the way. Many of them went down, and they managed to escape through a underground river tunnel that was born through the hill that they were in. So at this point, you guys came up on the other side. A small fishing hut was there, and you guys explored it. And we'll kind of pull back a few minutes. So you guys were taking a short rest in there. Is there anybody wanted to do, discuss, or attune to, or anything while you guys are in here?
I would like to take a little gander at that shield.
Okay.
Mercy. I don't know. Does anybody? I mean, I would know this just from looking around and stuff. I don't think anybody else really uses shields, do they?
Are you asking me?
Yeah, I'm just asking you. Anyone?
I have a shield, but I don't always use it. I usually do two-handed hammer,
Oh, okay.
but not always. Sometimes I use my shield.
So Ness is gonna kind of approach you because I've seen that you sort of picked stuff off and how effective the shield was when we were fighting the Goblin King when he started using that instead of the wand. And and I say, I don't like to ask favors of people like this, but I see that you picked up that shield and don't really have much use for it, and I feel like maybe I would be better off with it if in terms of protecting us, not to impose.
I'm trying to find it in my inventory.
It should be in there. It's in there. It says
Also, I added
Goblin
that
King shield.
item to my inventory wizard.
Yes, I saw that. Thank you. I went and stalked your inventory to make sure it was in there. All right.
You know, yeah. Let me here. I mean, you helped me back in the village when I was not of my right mind. Keeping an eye on my gold. I guess the least I could do is lend you the shield here.
Thank you.
Okay. Let me. I'll move that to his inventory then. So for functionally for you, Rain, it's a +1 shield. So it doesn't look especially clean. You get the sense that probably could be shined up a bit.
Sure.
But yeah, right now not the best.
Roll for spot.
Sure.
Plus, dirty's not really my style anyway.
In
So.
the chat.
I grew up in slums, so I guess you could say that dirty is my style.
Well, you wear it well.
Thank you for what that's worth.
Toss.
All right, cool. All right. At this point, you guys have been resting in the cabin for about 30 minutes or so. Sun is now waning, and it's slowly growing dark. It's kind of, I guess for like role play purposes, probably getting to be like 8 in the evening. So the sun is really just barely peeking over the horizon there. What are you guys doing?
Well, I'm still down by the dock meditating. So
Okay.
that's
Very
where I was.
1 month closer to being a wizard. Wizard
I mean, is
9
there anything
laugh.
else to explore in the hut? We already did that, right?
I mean, it's a hut,
We told you not to steal anything.
right? Please don't steal things from men who we frightened away with our.
I think the paladin would have issues with that as well.
Yeah.
So we're staying here for the long rest, or are
I
we?
think we just
doing a
agreed
short
for like an
rest?
hour, right?
Yeah, we
we
did a
were-
short
we were
rest.
Everybody was very much worried about like the goblins chasing us down or finding us here, so we wanted to rest for a minute and then find maybe someplace a little more suitable.
Yeah, because I was going to do the bardic inspiration, and I did the short rest thing, didn't I?
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Oh, speaking of which, if you guys
Are
didn't,
my stats correct?
I don't know. Is your worried about your HP?
Yeah,
What is it at?
full.
Probably, I'll give it to you now because you guys have had taken a short rest. Isn't it? Shut up, Rain.
It was full by the end. That's all I'm saying.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure
just
it was.
checking.
It was pretty. You only got hit like maybe once, and I think you healed. So I think, especially after a short rest, you would have probably used hit die. But we're not gonna worry about it too much right now, just because you weren't here, and I was bad about keeping up with your HP. Rain was kind enough to handle it, but yeah. I think you should be at full. Everybody else kind of had some damage. That if you guys wanted to heal it now, so this is because again we have new players here. So you get a thing called hit dice. That when you take a short rest, you can expend them. So, for instance, Rain, what is your hit die? You get a D8 probably.
D8, yeah.
So each class has a different dice. So I think for Paladin, I think it's a D10, and for each level you get 2 of those you can spend each day. So basically, if you take a short rest, you can roll that, and that'll be how much HP you get back, basically.
Oh, perfect. Can I just do that now myself?
Yeah, you can. I mean, we can go into more specifics later, but that's the gist of it. It's basically whatever it says your hit die are, you can spend those when you take a short rest. So.
And you guys didn't have a long rest at all last
No.
week?
Mm-mm.
Okay, just making sure.
No.
No, it's just a short rest. I got it wrong. It was the Song of Rest, not the Bardic Inspiration. I said the
Yes.
wrong thing.
Most of us have used up all the resources that we have if there is someone to fight or if they are chasing us down. So I suggest that if we're going to move, we move soon and find some place to settle in properly for the night, because I have no more energy to channel from Yua to protect us, and I suspect the rest of you are in a similar condition.
Do short rests only get back HP? Or do they get back spells too?
Not until long rest. Yeah.
They give spells for Sam because she's a warlock.
Yeah.
And they give key to me because I'm a monk. Okay.
Yeah, but
I can go boom again.
yes, you can.
But I cannot go boom again. I can't go boom at all in any way, shape, or form. So,
So if we've had this short rest, do you reckon we can make it back to the town that we were in originally, so we can rest that? Or is that a bit too far away?
So on foot, it's going to take you guys more like a whole day, because you guys were on horse before, so it took you guys several hours in a cart.
Where's my horse? I've just realised.
And did we lose Aaron?
No, he's with you guys, and you have the three other half-elf girls, and your horse is back at the other side of the cave. And unfortunately,
Oops.
well, I mean, and you can always circle back and get him. He might still be there, he or she.
Goodness.
Is it too far for like my familiar to go get?
Oh yeah,
Okay.
by a good bit.
It's all right. It's only one horse, isn't there? Oh, man, the cart would be there as well, wouldn't it? Well, the cart would be there.
Yep.
Yes. Okay. And with that, so Tortang, you're still sitting outside.
Correct.
Can you roll me a perception check real quick?
Sure.
bum, bum, bum.
14.
14. Yeah, as the sun's beginning to die and go behind the horizon there, it's been about an hour at this point, and just a little ways away, you think you hear some sort of movement heading your general direction, as if a lot of footfalls and gears banging together.
I'm gonna stealthily go up to the cabin and notify the others.
Okay.
There's a bunch of things approaching in the darkness. I couldn't tell exactly what they were, but there's many of them. We should get moving.
Okay, I can
Absolutely.
see in the dark, so let's take a look and get out of here.
Yeah.
So, and what are you guys doing about, so the three elf girls are kind of, they're in decent shape. They can see in the dark, so they're doing okay there. But they all look a little concerned as to the predicament you're in now, being that none of them are super well armed, or armored or anything. And as you guys are kind of walking out to leave, they said, excuse me, do we have a plan for where we're going?
Yeah, there's a town that we need to get back to. That's the general area that we're heading to.
That's a long walk to make tonight.
That is very true.
Okay.
Do you got any ideas on what else we can do?
Yeah, do you guys know of anywhere else we could get to that's closer than the town?
I think probably they don't know, do they?
Hey, can I use my familiar to be a bird and fly up high to see what's around?
Yes, you can do that.
Dope. Let's do it.
If you guys know of anything in the area that we could go
this
to.
crystal all I can. Hey guys, I'm gonna real quick just keep an eye on me. I'm gonna go and see what I can see
Real
from
quick.
the sky. Real quick.
Real quick.
One of these
God,
days, I'm just gonna like strap her to the back of my shell while she's like this, so she doesn't know.
Yeah.
Just her will
She's
feel
gonna
it.
be Bran Stark.
She can still she can feel and hear
Yeah,
a little
I know
bit.
what's happening.
She just can't see.
Yeah, I can't see.
Yeah. She just is kind of.
Which makes escaping something of a
I need to get
difficulty, don't you
I need to get one of
suspect?
those like baby carriers that you put on your back.
No!
Bjorn.
Then we'll put her in there. And
It's only gonna take a quick second, guys. Come on.
I'm talking about in the future. with it.
And I'm gonna
I might need it, yeah.
walk up
Although in the future, I'd probably just hold on.
in turn to Mercy and Tortang and cast light on whatever object they would like me to cast it on so that they can see.
Okay.
Something and I'm gonna say like
Piece.
let me touch something small and concealable just in case
Out
we
of the deepness of my shell, I pull out a gold piece.
Great. Just something that if we need to hide, that you can hide very quickly. I touch your little gold piece and it glows.
I'll do. I have a brooch. Maybe my little brooch that I can like cover.
So yeah, both of these items illuminate and they give off just kind of enough light for you to see the general area around you decently well, so you don't trip over things or run into walls, bang into tree branches. Sam, what were you saying?
Oh no, that was me.
Oh, sorry, you, Selena.
I was just going to say to Gathiel, if you happen to see my horse, could you try and get it to come back to us, if possible? Just if you see it.
See it.
I like how Kirky's been sitting there the whole time like this.
I'm a bird.
I'm a bird.
So,
A really tall bird.
Yeah.
Really big bird.
So Gathiel, roll me a perception check with advantage there. Oh, and I should also mention, in case it wasn't 19. Very good. Okay, I should also mention the other item. So just Mercy picked up 2 items. It's kind of hard to hide them. The other one was a longsword, if anybody wanted to take notice of that. All right, so with a 19, yeah, you don't have the greatest range with your familiar so far, but you managed to get pretty high up. And just across the river from where you guys are now, you do see probably like 10 or so goblins kind of scurrying along the bank looking for what you can only assume is clues to your whereabouts. As you go a little further looking around, I assume you're relaying this, but as you go a little further looking around, no sign of said horse so far. Not yet. All right, so have you guys already left the building at this point? What are you doing?
The elves never answered us if they knew of any.
Where else we could go?
Yeah, I mean, no. I'm not from this area, but she kind of looks at the other ones and they kind of like shake their head.
Well, looks like
whatever direction those goblins are, we should go the
Yeah.
other way.
I agree.
Okay.
And quickly, probably.
That's
And now, really like 3 minutes ago.
Yeah, they're. I mean,
Let's go.
they literally are across the river from you. So.
Yeah, so we're just gonna.
Okay.
And try and find some place where we can cut over through these hills and get back onto the road into relative safety. It would be the best thing I can imagine. I don't know how everybody else is feeling.
No,
but
I agree with you.
that's
Good with that. Let's
the
go.
only thing we know.
We just
around
need to keep moving and just see what we come across on the way, because we can't just stay here.
So at this point, Aaron's pipes are so we're heading back to the road we came on. Perhaps we'll be lucky and the cart will still be there, but I'm not keeping my hopes up.
I think the goblins are probably ate the horse already. I'm just saying. I'm pretty sure the goblins ate the horse.
I think that's a highly likely possibility.
I mean, you
maybe
could
they
both
did.
be a bit more compassionate about it. This is my horse, but thank you.
Well, there were other horses. I mean, maybe they got full and left yours alone, but kind of.
How about we just move on?
Okay. So yeah, you guys go ahead and roll me a stealth check as you guys are leaving the house, relatively within plain view.
I forgot to pull my coin out.
Oh, fuck.
9 total over here.
Oh, nice, good.
Very
That's
nice.
probably good.
8.
Oh, let me roll. Okay.
It's that dumb shield. I'm telling you.
12.
Out.
I got a 5.
Okay.
Lovely.
Well,
I got a 3.
let's leave him.
Everybody's just walking out like, okay, guys,
Be-
be real quiet about this. We wouldn't want any goblins finding us.
What
Yes,
did you get,
way!
Mercy?
I got a 9.
Make sure your big bright
All right.
lights are
I
down.
literally
Just rolled a 1. 1
Don't
plus
make-
3.
Oh my god.
Picture like a cartoon.
One
We're like
plus two,
creeping
one
like
plus
this.
All right.
Where's
So
So
Batsam, Torsang, and Mercy are all together
Let's get out of here!
Covered up our lights so we couldn't see anything and ran into
Maybe
the
we
door.
just want to blow more stuff up.
So, as you guys are leaving the house,
Screaming.
it's not clear, it's not clear who, because you all hear this message and kind of try to scurry out at once, but somebody seems to snag on like a small dresser, or like basically just a whole bunch of little glass bottles go clattering to the ground and make a big crash noise as you guys kind of like look over and see, those of you who can now see, like 10 goblin eyes glowing and peering at you from the dark, seem to know where you are.
I feel like it's time to run.
Yeah.
I agree.
I am going to do
Thanks.
that.
I'm
I
running.
guess is to
I'm
clarify.
also immediately
I'm going to
following.
run.
I'm out of there.
Full
We're
sprint.
leaving.
Okay, very good.
I'm gonna cast disguise myself again.
Okay, what are you looking like?
Who should I look like this time? You gonna be twinsies again? All right, I'm gonna be Mercy. Actually, yeah.
More of me, please.
I want to
Yeah,
look.
that's
Actually,
easy
I want to look
question.
like I want to look like just somebody I saw in town.
Okay.
I don't duplicate anybody that's here.
Okay.
The bartender that we saw. I don't
Suit
remember.
yourself.
Okay.
What'd they look like?
Not as pretty as Mercy.
I
Yeah,
know.
tell you
not
that
like
much.
this.
But I think it's kind of a dead
but it's
way
smart.
if there's two of someone.
Yeah, it's smart.
Yeah.
All right.
I
So
mean, I really enjoyed it though, Mercy. I really did.
I know you did.
Just trying to be a little smarter these days.
That's hey, you know what? I get it.
I can't do
You'll
the
be back.
toss.
Roll one, that's what I meant. All right. So you guys are now running away in
Like the little bitches that we are.
in the darkness. So I assume Mercy's just, he's got his
Very
little
loudly.
like chest-mounted LED flashlight essentially on him. And Tortang's got a coin, so you guys are running through the
It's
darkness.
headlights.
Um,
Can I? Is it? How dark is it? You guys can see. with the light.
there's barely moonlight out right now, and you guys are kind of running through a wooded area, heading back in the
There's
direction you came from. So it's not super visible for most of you guys. And as you are hurrying through the dark, I'm gonna have everybody go ahead and roll me like just a general athletics check real quick.
Hell yeah.
That's the 20, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Natural
21.
20. Fuck yeah.
I got a 21.
Okay.
7.
20, 21,
19.
7, 19. Okay.
Damn, I got a 7.
Ah,
Get out of
yes.
here. We're grabbing another
Roll
one.
twins.
-1 on athletics. Crap. I'm a 14.
Okay. And then Aaron got pretty good. The 3 elf girls didn't get super great, but
Leave them behind.
That you see-
Bye.
I'll protect
yeah, you,
them. I'm
guys-
back there with them.
We just have to outrun them.
They have spells.
We don't need more batays. Bye.
Did they do worse than me and Mercy?
yeah,
That's
one
the
of
question.
one of the girls appears to be doing exceptionally well. The one who expressed the fact that she had some, perhaps nature powers. She seems to be doing pretty well. The other 2 not so great. But you guys are managing to, you think, outpace the goblins so far.
Oh god.
It's difficult to say because they're obscured behind trees and cover behind
Guys,
you. But
Do you guys want me to throw a handful of the poof powder again and try to wait for them to
That's
go?
what I was just thinking, as we can all like group up and poof powder.
you guys are saying this as you're sprinting, I assume.
Do you guys? Yeah, that's a good.
Oh, God. Poofing right now.
Okay.
I mean,
Really not athletic at
sprinting our way. It's more of a jog, but we're like,
Okay.
Don't do running.
I mean, I'm okay with a poof.
too tall for this.
All right. So you guys are stopping. So Sam, Bate goes ahead and grabs gathers you relatively close together, and you see her just kind of like throw some whitish grayish powder in the air that then kind of settles on you as you all slowly disappear into nothingness. And Sam, can you tell me what the timer is on that, by the way?
Yes, and I send everyone a mind bullet again, telling them not to move,
Okay.
or it will get rid of their poof. Wait, how do I inventory? I know what I'm doing. Why am I not finding this?
I can check for you.
Equipment. Sorry, I'm like, why?
Yeah,
can't I-
equipment and inventory.
Why can't I find inventory? Where are you?
And
Powder. Vanish in a poof. Those coated with the powder will become invisible for as long as they remain still. When the powder is disturbed by movement, it loses its effect. If remaining still while standing after 90 seconds, creatures must make a DC 11 Constitution saving throw every 60 seconds after, with the DC increasing by 1 every 60 seconds.
Oh, goodness, this sounds like a lot more effort.
Okay. So,
Oh, they run past us.
so you guys
Quickly.
disappear. And you guys wait a couple minutes. Let me double check. I just want to make sure I'm not crazy with my numbers.
And that's the second time. It says I have 5 handfuls, and that's the second time I've used it.
Yeah, so you've
'Cause
got.
I can't like minus things from it. But
Yeah,
just,
I can fix that. But you're right. Yeah. Okay. So, yeah, you guys, within about a minute, you hear the sound of like footsteps catching up to you guys. A few seconds later, actually, everybody roll me a perception check real quick.
And
10. Okay. And where did
Well,
you guys position yourselves
17.
for reference? Like, where are you just standing all together in the middle of like a clearing? Where?
Is
no, we gathered together
Trees aren't
there a
close.
tree?
close to a,
Yeah, there's
a
plenty of-
large tree.
Plenty of trees nearby.
But a tree that'll hold me.
Okay. Did you climb up in it? Is that what you're
Because
saying?
that would be
I was
climbing.
gonna say,
yes.
we're not in the tree, are we? We're just stood like
I would.
I don't think
in
Well, you
the
guys
tree-
had to get
around the
within-
trees.
You guys had
Well,
to get
for-
within 20 feet of me.
Yeah,
so-
exactly. So we're just sort of scuttled together, like
yeah, that's
around
getting
the
so they
trees.
climbed a tree. I think we just stopped running. And
Yeah.
Yeah, I think you might have difficulty being in range for if you're in a tree, but we'll. So, anyways, you guys by a tree. So, yeah, you all disappear. A few minutes, like just basically a minute later, like right behind you, like you hear just like, and you. So everybody roll perception real quick for me.
Yeah, 9.
9. Okay.
Well,
12. Okay.
Yeah.
Rain, what'd you get?
13. Sorry.
At 10.
10, 13, 6.
Got 19.
Nice. Okay. So yeah, Bate, you hear them and you can't quite tell where they are at first, and then you see like just 2 appear on either side of the tree from you guys as they're kind of like scurrying off, and you hear more coming behind them, and they appear to be kind of running on either side of the tree at this point. One of them just manages to trip and fall over Mercy's foot, which is just barely sticking out. And it kind of looks around confused for a second.
Am I able to cast dancing lights far enough away to cause a... I can't do it without moving?
I believe... let me double check dancing lights. I don't think so.
Is there any spell I can do without moving? Any of my cantrips?
No, you definitely can't do dancing lights without moving. So at this point, it trips and it looks back. It doesn't see you guys.
I use. Okay, wait. It doesn't see us.
No,
I
not so
sig-
far.
Okay.
Can I like try and make eye contact with Tortang?
Good. Yeah.
Invisible eye
With the
contact.
invisible.
Oh shit, you're right.
You can't
We're
move.
invisible.
You can't
So the answer is no.
see.
So the answer gonna be a no.
Let me check. But it seems confused as it looks around and it gets up and keeps running. At this point, I need you guys to quickly make me a Constitution saving throw.
Where all of us.
Yep.
Is that the 20?
Mm-hmm. To see if you can kind of like maintain your stillness.
Which one was this? Sorry, Constitution.
Mhm.
I got a 13.
Okay.
14.
Well, sorry guys, I got a 5.
I got a 14.
Okay.
15.
I got a 15, but do you add to that? Do you have one to add to that? Is that in the list?
Yeah, you do.
Yes.
15. You only needed 11, so you're
It's
good.
the third one from the top of like the.
But it doesn't really matter because somebody else unpoofed.
Well, so far, yeah. So what happens is Selena, as these goblins go running by, Selena and one of the other half elf girls kind of like just like had like just a sneeze or like a twitch as they kind of like slowly become visible again as the powder gets slightly shaken off. At this point, everybody else is still invisible. The 2 of you are kind of like back up against this tree as like a couple other goblins go running by. Roll me a stealth check real quick. See
Are
how-
they close to each other?
Yeah, you're all pretty close to each other.
Okay, everyone is. Okay.
Yep.
I was
Stealth.
expecting them to run into me, so.
Yep, stealth check.
23.
Okay.
Hey.
And then she got a 16. So yeah, you guys kind of like quickly like meld back against the edge of this tree as the goblins, like 3-4 more go on either side and don't seem to notice you, and they seem to keep going at this point in that general direction.
Right, who fucking nudged me?
I'm sorry, I'm very tired from the I'm not used to running, I'm sorry.
It's fine.
All right, so with that, you guys listen, and you don't hear any more. You hear them leaving the distance ahead of you, but you don't hear any more coming behind you. It appears as though they've passed at this point.
But they're still going in the general direction we have to go, right? Or did we just run off in a random direction?
No, they're kind of going in the same direction you guys were headed. They just based on where you're going, they're following that same general direction at this point.
Because they saw us run in that general direction.
Mm-hmm. Nailed it.
Yeah.
Stupid,
So
but not that stupid.
I had a similar situation like this before when we were getting chased. I know, me getting chased. It's insane. Who would think that I would get chased? The little old me. But anywho, we had to do kind of like a runaround type situation because we didn't want to like walk up on back of the. You know what I'm saying? Like
That is a surefire way to speed things up.
You just gotta grow
But really,
bigger
all
and you
it'll
won't
do
get
is slow us
chased
down.
anymore.
Maybe
Want to hear a harmonica?
it'll slow us down, but at least we'll be out of the way of the goblins.
maybe we could try going around the north side of the mountain there, the north side of that hill, because that's where they came from. So maybe if they came from there, I don't know. I'm just trying to help.
And the chances that we run into a second patrol seem pretty small.
I mean,
So I'm for it. I'm into whatever gets us out of this predicament fastest. We don't have to stick to going the same direction we were. Let's double back.
Yeah, I agree.
And let's go quick.
okay. Yep. You guys, now no longer being chased, managed to make your way back to the river. Doesn't appear to be any goblins nearby at this point. As you guys swim across, the river's not moving too fast here. It's relatively easy for you guys to all make your way across. Now going around the northern rather than the southern part of this area. It's just basically you're about to go around the area where you were just underground fighting. And so far it seems pretty quiet up here. Takes you guys probably another, I don't know, 15, 20 minutes or so, and then you reach kind of a turn in the road that you assume is the one that you guys were on before, just a little further up at this point. Yeah, so are you just heading back towards the town then?
I think that's
mean,
the best idea.
We should probably start to move that way, but I don't think. I mean, we were traveling all day yesterday. We
Yeah.
were in this cavern all day. We're gonna walk a whole day back. I mean, we have to. Everyone here, whether you're an elf or a human or whatever, we have to get some kind of rest. We have to find some place. I just don't think we should be stone's throw away from this goblin lair. But if we can just set out for a couple of hours and get a fair bit of distance in between us and them, I think we have to pull off to the side of the road and try and get something before we collapse from fatigue.
And I mean, if we move in that direction, then hopefully we'll either come across something or, like you say, just somewhere that we can rest. Like as long as we're moving in that direction.
Can we go back to the hut?
Maybe we'll meet somebody traveling along the road who can give us a ride back into town.
Yeah.
This whole time, I'm also looking for like a grove of pine trees or something like that we could easily go into and rest.
Okay,
Do you
I'll
think-
keep that in
do you
mind.
think
Grove
they-
of trees in the forest, you say?
Well, pine trees, like things that we can actually go into, have some light or something like that, and it's not easily noticeable.
think that they checked out the hut and saw we weren't there? We could probably go back there.
We've already went way past that already.
Yeah, we need to keep our distance from there. We need to stay as far away from there because the goblins are just going to keep circling and making sure that the perimeter's
All right, let's go.
clear. So I'm with Ness. We need to get our distance.
So you guys begin making your way down the road. It's kind of just very, very dimly lit by the moon above. And then for those of you that have your light, you can just see a little bit ahead of you. You don't really hear anything so far. You guys make it back to the area where you would have left your cart in it. Roll me an investigation check, Selena.
That face.
Yeah, you having a hard time mathing, or
Can I no? Can I use my passive investigation?
what is it? Yeah, go ahead.
It's 13,
Classic.
but it's higher than what I rolled.
Yes,
The
what is
classic.
What is
Thanks.
it?
13.
13. Yeah, you kind of, as you guys go back by where the cart was, the cart itself appears to be gone. You do see one of the horses that was pulling it lying dead on the road, and there's kind of just it appears as though the other one kind of panicked and ran off kind of down the road ahead of you somewhere. Your horse is currently nowhere to be seen.
I kind of nudged Tortang and I'm like, Eden.
That horse is totally dead.
I feel like that's
I'm just gonna walk away
it's a
from everyone.
sensitive topic.
I'm just gonna
guys.
walk, like literally just completely walk away from everyone and just stand on my own for a bit.
Okay.
Are you really gonna be a jerk to someone whose horse just died because you think it's funny?
Well, technically, that we don't know the horse is dead yet.
Right. You're just gonna make little offhanded whispers and comments about it being eaten when she's already said
whispered?
that
I don't know that you
hurts
could
her
hear that.
feelings.
Yeah.
I'm having a conversation with you, so clearly I could.
Are you sure about that? Because I think you should have to roll to see if you would even hear what I said.
Well, good thing that you're not.
Because
yeah.
I said I whispered.
Can I?
I think
I'm gonna-
probably, if I had to guess, Tortang just said it out loud. If you're whispering, I would like you to roll me just a quick stealth check to see how quietly you can, and then if you could roll me a perception check, they're ready.
Mhm.
While they're doing
Yes.
that, I'm gonna saunter.
Tortang must have said it
after-
because I walked away.
Yeah, I'm gonna follow Selena.
Yeah, I'm gonna follow Selena too.
Okay.
Well, but if he didn't hear it, then that all just rewinds.
Yeah. Is it 13?
10.
You think you might have heard her made a snide comment as well, but it sounded like
It's
a
just Tortang that I heard.
Oh, yeah, you probably just heard Tortang if you were walking away. I don't think you definitely would not have heard Dragathiel. So yeah, so you guys are following her. She kind of takes a few steps off the road.
I'm gonna keep on moving towards town.
Okay.
You know, does your horse have any training? Like, is there a place we could look for it? Would it?
Honestly, I think they're right. The horse is probably dead, but I just don't want to talk about anything close to me dying at the moment.
All right. Well, let's get the hell out of here.
Okay. I just want to stay back from everyone just for a little bit. I'm fine though. I'll just be
Okay.
following up behind.
Okay. At this point, you guys make your way down the road. Takes you probably a couple hours on foot, but you do eventually come up upon the overturned cart that you had found before, where there was the dead man that you took the things off his body. And at this point, everybody roll me a perception check real quick.
22.
Natural 20.
Natural 20.
High five through the camera.
Yeah. So you
I don't like
guys already
13.
okay. It becomes pretty clear to at least the three of you that there's probably another goblin party from the sound of it, not too far, kind of following whatever may be down the road, kind of just trying to look for you guys.
Can I see anything with my dark vision?
Not so far. I mean, they're not using torches or anything either. They can see in the dark, but you can.
You mean like the direction we're heading or from behind us?
They're from behind you. Seems like they're trying to sweep the road potentially.
You guys want to poof again?
We don't want to waste the powder. You said you have limited uses of it,
I
right?
do. I have 3 uses left.
Yeah, I don't know if it's an entirely good idea to.
You know how many there are?
From the sound, it's difficult to say. Maybe. Well, you guys rolled pretty high. We'll say you can say between probably another 6 to 8.
I think we can kill him.
Yeah, but if we make too much noise, another party close by will probably hear it. So if we couldn't get all of them at once,
Yeah, or think about how
I'd
many.
be concerned.
Think about how many of them we didn't kill back
There was like
there,
50
and
of
there was a whole other passage going further in that we just ran away from. There could be hundreds. There could be just these 2 patrols. We don't know, but I mean, if they're behind us, there might be more ahead, but I maybe we just keep pushing on. I know I've been saying we need to stop, but maybe we just need to go and just stay one step ahead, because they're not going to go all the way into town. And if they do, at the very least, we'll have the guards and other people who can assist us.
Yeah,
Alright,
they-
fellas.
I agree. I think we just need to pick up our pace a bit.
Yeah. Yep.
very good. All right, so you guys all take off, kind of making your way down the road.
Making our way downtown.
Yeah, you guys make your way down the road. You don't. What speed would you say you're moving at? Fast, quiet, in between? What are you guys doing?
I think the time for worrying about being quiet is kind of come and
Yeah, it's
gone.
past.
I don't think I'm capable of being
Yeah.
quiet.
Right. I think
I don't think I've ever
I'm just trying to
rolled and been
outpace
quiet.
them. at
We're
this-
hoofing it.
Yeah,
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, so yeah, you guys make your way
we're
down the
hoping
road.
that they couldn't hear us.
Yeah.
Hold on, let me check something.
Comparatively, I mean, like,
I'm talking about everybody in their heavy armor.
Right. I mean, we could hear them coming up the road, but that's not a guarantee that they
Yeah.
could hear
Could hear
us
us,
going
yeah.
up the road.
maybe they're, upwind.
The
So-
goblins are shorter than us, aren't they? So surely if we're moving a bit quicker rather than trying to be quiet, we should be able to.
Outrun them.
Unless they run on all fours like monsters
This is true.
Nothing I've
or
seen
monkeys.
shows. that they
And
would
you
run on all
guys,
fours.
as you do begin outpacing them, you do hear kind of a few minutes
Expand
later, you
time.
hear like a kind of a cry go up, like a guttural goblin cry, kind of, as a few of them seem to get quite excited, and it sounds like they're picking up their pace as much as they can.
Okay.
Does this mean that they've heard us?
Or
Probably.
or potentially found.
That the king's
Tracks.
dead?
Is anyone in like good fighting?
I am.
I can probably
I am
fight.
still.
I'm,
I
in
can-
I'm
good
great.
shape.
I got this wand off the Goblin King. Can use.
That's gonna
Alright,
cause a lot
let's-
of noise.
Then let's hide and
I mean-
ambush them and then hoof it.
How
I've
about
also just got my shotgun.
those of us who are ready to fight or who maybe can't hide so well, stay on the road and we can set up an ambush.
That's what I just.
I like that plan.
Spread
I
out.
did, no.
Hmm.
All I heard was keep running or fight or hide. I'm sorry, I didn't
Oh.
hear anybody say any hybrid version of that, or else I would have not.
So good.
said-
As you
See
guys are
that?
having this conversation, they're clearly getting closer. What are you guys doing?
First,
I'm-
I'm
I'm
hiding.
staying on the
staying
road.
on the road.
I'm staying on the
I'm
road.
gonna stay on the road. I'm gonna ready myself.
I
I'm
also
I'm
take my
running to
shield
a
out.
tree
I'm gonna go ahead and equip
and like trying to hide on the side, like a little bit ahead of them.
Okay.
Like before the goblins get to them.
Okay, so you're just like trying to hide like in a bush or like behind a tree.
I'm gonna
or...
backtrack a little and hide by a tree so that I can hopefully surprise them.
Can I grab the other elf girls and hide like behind everyone somewhere
Sure.
to try and keep them safe?
Sure. Yeah. You find a decent place. Like there's plenty of trees to hide behind that are off the road. Plenty of bushes and things. If you're just trying to get them out of sight.
Yeah.
Yeah. You're back probably another just 15 to 20 feet behind them, but close enough to where you can still see the road when you look out.
I'm gonna start walking towards the goblins.
Can
Yeah.
we?
Go ahead.
Can we get Aaron to try and talk to them? Do we want to try and talk to them? Or are we just going for it?
No.
Oh, all right, then let's do it. Well,
We're
I
so
can't talk
fast
to you
the
guys.
goblins.
Aaron, in fact, takes up position back by Selena. He's hurting pretty bad, so he's just kind of he's gonna try and use his range as best he can. So, a few minutes later, you guys do in fact see, just those of you with dark vision can see, kind of scurrying down the road, just about 8 goblins as they come at you. Go ahead and roll initiative, everybody.
Kill it.
19.
11.
Natural 20.
Baller.
5.
All right. me-
Yay, I'm not
sorry,
last
which one's
this time.
initiative? Again.
What was that? Oops.
Is that in the saving throws? I can't see it.
No, it's
Up at the top.
right at the top next to your
All
armor
right.
class.
So starting with
walking
Rain,
speed,
can you
all
guys
that
go
stuff.
through it?
Oh, yeah,
Rain,
sorry,
you
thank
got
you.
what? Ness got what?
19.
19. Okay. Nice.
Oh, I lied. I forgot.
And you got what, Rid?
5.
Tortain got 5. Okay. Mercy.
Natural 20.
Okay. And Bate.
Where do you find the adder for that? Is that the INT?
It'll be up
Yeah.
next. Yeah. That's it. No, that's intelligence. What you're looking for, it should be right beside your shield.
Right next to the shield.
Next to the shield. I rolled a 13. Thank you.
Okay.
Sorry.
No, it's no problem. All right, Bate. And then Selena, what did you get?
20.
Nice. Okay. 20 total?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Who am I missing? Dragathiel. What did you get?
12.
12. Okay, cool. So, as you guys are kind of ready for them, they do appear to react slower than you guys. So at this point, Mercy, you react first, followed by Selena. So what are you guys doing as you see these goblins scurrying down the road? They're probably about 40 or so feet out from your friends, which for you, Selena, puts them about 60 feet away.
So I can see them?
I mean, well, that's actually a good point. You can't, because they're going to be out of the range of your light. But you can hear them ahead of you, for sure.
Can I like for somebody who can see in the dark, can you tell me exactly when to go?
I mean, you can hold your so this
Do you
is
want
you
me
can
to swing the sword for you too, bud?
As long as you do it with style.
I mean, I'm nowhere near you, so I'm not going to really help much.
Yeah, so Mercy, what you can do is you can hold your action until you can see them, and then you can attack.
That's what I want to do then.
Okay.
I want to hold my action
So-
until I can see them.
And then you're just gonna attack the first one you see. You're just gonna stab him.
Yeah,
What are you
first
doing?
one I see. So I swapped out one of my rapiers for that longsword, which I
Okay.
can use one-handed using a 1d8 as
Okay.
opposed to 1d10. So I have that instead, and then I'm going to attack with a first a slash with the longsword, and then stab with the rapier.
Very good. So that is your held action. So Selena, you can just see these goblins just barely as they're making their way towards your party. What are you doing?
So I can make them out.
There appears to be about 8 of them. They're running fairly close together in a group. Yeah, they're heading right towards you guys. What are you guys doing?
They're coming right for us.
They're coming right for you.
I have a question of how you're running this. Because in certain games, when you shoot an arrow at someone,
Mhm.
sometimes they can tell the direction that you're coming from, and sometimes they can't. Would that be a question of rolling a stealth check, or have you already?
I mean, I would definitely give you stealth check it with advantage, because it's going to be difficult while they're focusing on people on the road. They're probably not really going to pay a lot of attention to where the arrow's coming from.
Okay.
Fireball
cool.
one. Fireball.
Is that not really going to give away my position?
It doesn't matter if they're all incinerated
This is true.
by
Okay.
a magnificent fireball.
I'm going to do that then. Thanks, Rain. Okay, I'm going to use my wand.
Okay.
Um,
After we finish this arc, there will be none of that, by the way.
Yeah, sorry.
I'm sorry.
No, it's fine. It's fine until I'll let you know when that time has come.
Okay.
Very forcefully, but now is okay.
That was Ness on the road going
Yeah.
fireball one.
Yeah, he just borrowed one of it.
Totally in
Like,
character.
bullets,
Totally
like
in
water?
character.
He just like whispered to Bate. Bate then sent me a mind bullet, and that's what
Right.
happened.
Oh, there we
It's
go.
what my character would do.
Friendship mind bullets.
right. So, Selena, you are using the
Yeah.
fireball wand. Go ahead. So, have you taken a look at it yet, by chance?
Yeah, but it doesn't say anything about rolling. It just says about
So-
after using it.
So, if you click it should have the spell on it, linked on it, or it should have it at the bottom. Let me double check. I'll double check and make sure, because the way they do, yeah, if you, oh, it didn't link it properly. So basically, I'll pull up the fireball spell and read it to you. But you, fireball.
Yeah, it just says about saving half the damage dice.
So you need to roll 4d6 if you're pointing at where the goblins
Okay.
are. They're definitely, what is the range on it? 20-foot radius.
40?
They're all gonna, if you put it right in the middle of them, they're all gonna be in range.
Okay.
Yeah, so roll four d6s.
So roll a d6 4 times.
Yes, and tell me what the
Okay.
total is.
Sorry, I just had to clarify because I was like, this isn't another dice because, yeah, I got confused for a second. Okay.
And to be clear for anybody who's a rules person out there, yes, I know Fireball does 8d6, but this is a shittier version of it because it's a shitty goblin wand, so get over it. All right, so.
Also, I have a question.
Yes.
I had a goblin wand.
Yeah, you have the basic, the other one.
Do I know what that does, or should, like, I don't
know.
Okay.
I don't think anybody's identified it. No.
Okay. I didn't see it in my inventory and I couldn't find a description, so I didn't. But it's, I guess, okay. Carry on.
Okay, so I got my first roll.
Okay.
5.
Okay.
Second is a 3.
Okay.
A 1.
Okay.
And a 2.
It's 11.
Yep. All right. Let me see.
I blame the can opening. Put me off for that 1.
All right. So you guys just are all prepared on the road. You have your all your gear out and ready to make this happen. And then suddenly a fireball just comes flying by over, like just right over your shoulders, lands in the middle of these goblins and explodes, incinerating 6 of them immediately. 2 of them are basically on the ground, barely alive, but they've there are now 2 goblins left, is the short of it, and the rest have turned basically to black charred bodies and ash.
You're welcome.
I'm sorry, why have we been running this whole time?
Because
So
we
we
didn't want to
didn't
draw
burn a
attention to
forest down.
ourselves.
Guys, yeah, weren't we trying to be quiet?
So
I think we were when we
Yeah.
were right outside of their den.
Yeah.
so
We just had like a meeting.
Also, when they weren't literally making their way towards us.
yep.
But since we've heard them coming towards us.
So those are those 2 out? Are they dead? Are they?
They're hurting a lot. They look very badly burned, but
Whose
they're
turn?
kind of
Whose
standing up
turn?
in shock. Well,
Can I Eldritch Blast them?
so
not if
not
it's
yet.
not your turn.
Oh.
So, yeah, not quite. Mercy, you can see where they are. They're going to be a little bit
I
out of
love
your
this
your
action.
range to get to. You saw them get illuminated. If you wanted to head to their direction,
Yeah, I'll try and get as close as I can.
okay. Yeah, you get closer and you do see them kind of illuminated.
Even if I like dash to them too.
you could dash to them, you just can't attack afterwards.
Even still, okay.
Yep.
Then I'll just get as close as I can.
Okay. Ness, you're up now. They're about 40 feet out from you.
Yeah, I'm gonna take aim with my cross-headed bow
Okay, do it.
at one of them. Whatever, it doesn't matter. That's not gonna hit. That's a 2 + 4 is 6.
Yeah, unfortunately that does not hit. So,
Get good.
Bate, now it is your turn. If you would like to shoot them.
Yeah, I want to shoot them,
Okay.
and I'm gonna add 5 to it this time.
Yeah.
Okay. So you're casting.
Big boy +5.
I assume Eldritch Blast, staple.
Yeah, you know,
Okay.
it's my favorite.
Okay. So, roll me your attack and then add 5 to it.
I rolled a 7, so it's 12.
And nope, not quite enough. So the blast goes right over the top of them.
My aim sucks.
So
Good,
Dragathiel.
because I just want to slice them.
Dragathiel, it is your turn.
All right.
They are out of range of your melee like attacks, but you can.
They are.
Yeah, they're just out of range. They're 30 feet out.
Wait,
I'm sorry, 40 feet out.
I was like,
You can move 30 feet. Yeah. So. Mathy dig.
yeah. All right, then I'm just going to get as close as I can, and then just like, and as I'm running, just toss my.
Javelin.
Yeah,
Okay.
my brain's gone. It's fine.
It's all good. All right. So.
I want to toss my javelin.
Oh, okay. Do it.
Sorry,
That's so good.
my. I roll
D20
a 6.
plus 4. Yeah. Unfortunately, it's also going to miss.
I should have done what I was gonna do. Dang it. Stupid.
All right, Tortang, you got one more shot at this.
Okay, I can move 40 feet, so I can get
Okay.
up on them.
Okay.
Are they like next to each other, or is
Yeah,
it?
they're pretty close.
Okay. Cool. So one of them I'm gonna hit with my, hopefully hit with my staff.
Okay.
That is a 14 to hit.
14 actually does not hit. They're little.
Fantastic.
They're little, but they're feisty.
16 followed up with my claw.
16 does hit. Okay.
That is 5 points of damage.
Yeah, he's dead. So you go to the one just barely ducks under, seemingly coming out of his shock to avoid all this barrage of attacks that's coming at him. And then the claw just rips into the other one pretty quickly, putting him down. The other one's gonna run away. Yeah, he's let's see, he's got disengaged. Yeah, so he begins running away.
You said he disengaged?
He did disengage, yeah.
Okay.
He's got it. Goblins are fun like that. So he disengages, ducks under your staff as he begins running swiftly away from you as fast as he can. That actually brings us back to the top of the turn order. One goblin left, the others all dead in the road. Mercy.
I try and catch him and slash him with my longsword.
Let me double check. I think he might. I think he'll still outpace you.
Can I do it with acrobatics? Can I try and like generate some speed with some cartwheels?
like Sonic.
The scarf's just flailing as he goes.
Momentum.
I'm gonna do my my floor routine from gymnastics and see if I
get
can
us
cross the
speed.
distance.
I would start with a half handspring into
Wait,
a.
could you not like use your scarf as like a not a catapult? What do they call
slingshot?
it? Like, slingshot. Like attach it to two trees.
Are you
and
gonna
just
take
fling
all the
yourself up.
time to like attach it
Slingshot
to
me
a
with the
tree?
immovable rod.
Movable rod.
It's called priorities. Really.
So as you go to chase him, so he
Wait,
does
you can
he does use his full movement to run. So he's got 60 feet, which is even if you're dashing, you're gonna stay about 10 feet behind him.
Damn it!
I mean, yeah, it's a.
Shut
I'm sorry.
sticks.
As you run into the dark alone, Ness is gonna say, "Mercy, mercy, let him go."
Selene, it's your turn, by the way. At this
He's gonna tell
point,
us where we are.
They
Tell
know.
How
them
far
where
away?
we are.
he's about 100. He's about 100 feet from you at this point.
Can I get within 80 feet of him while also
yeah,
doing something?
yeah, you can get closer.
Okay, can I get within 80 feet of him and then use my short bow?
Yeah.
Try and shoot him.
You sure can.
Cool. What am I rolling again?
D20. And I
Thanks.
believe for you it's a +4. Let me double check.
Well, doesn't matter. I got a 9.
Good thing nothing important's happening tonight. You guys are rolling great.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Can
nothing-
Aaron hit him with his thing?
He's actually gonna try because he was just kind of hiding for that last bit. Oh yeah, he totally hit that one. He's got another shot too. Both of his shots hit. I don't even need to roll damage because I know that he can't roll less than 3. So, I'm sorry, less than 4 because even if he got 1, anyways, whatever. So
Whatever.
yeah, point is he pops out from behind the tree, tink, tink, manages to launch both of his little crossbows into the back of the goblin, and it does fall over dead.
Show off.
Now there's a bunch of charred goblin bodies around you guys.
We should get moving.
Yep. Yeah, let's go.
All right, very good. So you
Get using a
guys
sword.
continue on down the road a little ways. What is everybody's passive perception? Who's got the highest passive perception?
14.
You said 14?
14.
12.
All right.
Passive wisdom.
14.
It's on your left-hand side.
Yeah, it's passive
second.
whiz.
Oh,
versus
12.
perception.
12.
Yeah, yeah.
Sorry.
Okay. So those of you who had 14, you hear something off to the side of the road, like, doesn't sound like goblins, but you think you hear something kind of just messing about on the side of the road, struggling like an animal of some sort.
Like a pony.
Maybe it's a horse.
Who knows?
Let's
I know.
go
I'm the one that knows.
investigate. Well, you're right. Who knows?
It's me.
Not me.
You. So I'm gonna relate. It's sounds like there's something out there in the field or in the brush. It doesn't sound like goblins. Might be your horse. Might be a wild pig. I don't know. Do we want to check it out? I mean, if it could be your horse. I think we should go try and
Don't
find
think. Yeah, no. Yeah, we should check it out.
All right. Let's go check it.
Just a little ways off the road, you guys stumble upon the cart with that other horse attached to it. It appears that the wheels have gotten kind of stuck in some brush as it was pulling, and the horse seems rather tired, but so far unharmed except for a couple scratches where it looks like goblins tried to get at it while it was running away. But it's kind of stuck a bit right now.
Wait, is this my horse?
No, this one is not your horse.
Right, okay.
I just start working to get the wheels unstuck.
Okay. Very good. Who's helping get the wheels unstuck?
I'm assisting.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll also help.
Turtles did, right?
I'm literally just gonna stand and stare at everyone doing it.
Okay.
Just silent.
Yeah, I'm super weak. I'm not helping.
Dragathiel, roll me a strength check with advantage there to see if you can dislodge the.
I'm like digging out ruts on either side of the wheels with my claws.
Okay.
You said with advantage, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Jesus.
Really good, huh?
Yes, I'm good. 6.
Okay. Yeah, no, it takes. I mean,
that was your highest roll?
Yeah, it's unfortunate.
I rolled a 1
These rolls have been
and a 4.
Okay. Yeah, you guys see her struggling with it for a while. It looks like it's gonna take her probably at least another 10 minutes or so, just because the way, like, with Tortang over there digging, like you guys are just kind of standing and watching, and it looks like it'll come free, but it's gonna take a few more minutes.
I'm tired.
Okay.
You can do it. You're big and strong.
Yeah, I'm big and strong.
Selena, can you roll me just a d20?
Yep.
Okay.
The fuck is that even meant to be? Oh, it's
There's
6.
only 20
I didn't know whether it was flat or not. I thought it'd like fallen on its side again. No,
Yeah,
it's
there's
just...
only 20 sides to the die.
No, I know, but it didn't look like it had fallen flat, so I was
Okay,
like, that's
okay.
a line.
Gotcha.
Wait, which one was it? Sorry.
Nope, just a flat d20.
Oh,
Fi-
okay.
fine for
yeah,
now.
6.
Yeah, very good. All right. So yeah, a few minutes later, probably about 10 minutes later or so, you guys managed to get the cart dislodged and kind of orient the horse to get back on the road. And it looks like the horse is going to be able to pull you guys. Certainly might help with your 3 half-elf companions who've joined you, who are getting really tired at this point. At this point, they've been up for a while, so they're already kind of exhausted.
And imprisoned.
And they've been imprisoned and poorly nourished.
Well, there's that. Details.
So, bacon did work, Jess. I can see it on my
It
screen.
did not. I got a 6.
Oh, the bacon. Oh, lucky
you
bacon.
meant
Got
about
it.
the roll.
I get what you're saying. So yeah, you guys managed to kind of. Yeah, it looks like the horse will be able to pull the cart. It's just gonna be slower than before. So what are you guys doing? Who all's getting the cart? Who's walking? That sort of thing.
I'll be walking.
Again, I'm just sort of...
I can walk.
I'm
I'll
also
hop in the
really
cart.
heavy, so I shouldn't be in the cart.
Okay.
I'm very light and very weak. I will jump in the cart.
Okay.
Oh, I got dirt on my scarf. That's it. I'm getting in the cart. This is
Like, just to clean your scarf.
Wait,
How
question.
many
If
spaces
you
are in the cart?
What?
have it come back in, does it clean itself?
He's not listening to you. He's bothered about his dirt on his scarf.
That's
Yeah.
what I'm saying. Is his scarf extends, and then if it never mind.
It's fine.
Yeah.
How many
In fact, Tortang, roll me a perception check about that.
That's a very good. I see what you're saying now. Can I retract away the part that's dirty?
Nope. I rolled a 1.
Yeah. You can't tell. It's probably got dirt all over it. You're not sure. But yeah, Mercy, as you look at it, the dirt pretty quickly kind of falls away, leaving it clean.
Oh, well, that's convenient. That's
So
better.
you still getting in the cart?
I can't take my chances, so yes.
I'm gonna get in the cart as well, but I'm just
Okay.
gonna sit opposite everyone and just not even pay attention to anyone. Just
Okay. Very good. So you guys, under the light of the moon, it's probably a little after, probably about 1 a.m. or so at this point as you guys are making your way into town. You're getting closer. At this pace, it's probably going to take you another 3 hours or so. But so far, it's been quiet. You haven't seen anybody else on the road. You haven't heard any more goblins. It just seems like a tired but rather peaceful ride at this point. Is there anything anybody would like to do or say while you guys are riding along?
I'm just walking with Tortang.
Okay. Very good.
In with you guys.
Well then, yeah, it's peaceful ride. Like you guys, like some of you probably nod off a couple times in the back of the cart, as you're making your way there. But
hey, can I say something to Selena?
Yeah.
Selena, I've noticed you've been a little. I mean, you're a generally quiet person, but you seem like you have something on your mind, and I figured this is probably the most discreet we'll be for a while, just in this cart. Is there anything going on?
Can people outside of the cart hear this?
How far away are you walking? You're just right beside it?
Yeah, basically.
I mean, you can, if he's not being quiet about it, you can probably hear it. Are you whispering to her, or what are you doing? It's not a big cart, so.
I mean, I'm trying to level with her, so I'm not exactly projecting, but it wasn't a whisper either. More like a consoling type of tone.
If the rest of you are being quiet and you're just dropping eaves, you can probably hear him. Yeah.
Before we came on this mission, I was in town to deal with some personal business, and I still have some stuff to deal with, and the whole thing with the horse is not helping me right now. And there's a few other things that are going on that...
Well, the good news is you're no longer alone. Is there anything we can help with when in town? Anything that would make it easier for you?
I don't think so. This is something that I need to deal with myself.
All right. Well, don't forget. Look around. I mean, there's plenty of firepower here. You know what I'm saying? So,
if it gets to that, I know that I've got your guys' back. Like, you guys have got my back. But at the moment, it's just, I just need to find some information out from different people. I need to go to a black market. I'm saying a black market because I haven't really got much details about it. Was it?
Yeah, it is.
The black market. Okay.
Yeah,
I will say
there's a contact. We'll go over it after the session. Don't worry about it.
Okay, cool.
I can be extremely persuasive. Just keep that in mind, okay?
Thanks.
All right. At this point, you guys have been riding for several hours, and you can just see like the guards and the torchlights of the town in the distance, kind of just slowly approaching over the horizon. It's a faint glow at first, and as you guys get closer, it becomes brighter and brighter. Yes, Tortang.
Sorry, I didn't want to interrupt you while you're doing your story. When we're getting closer to the town and I can see the town, I'm actually gonna pull Jorgathiel back a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
So like maybe like 20 or so yards away from the cart, like behind it. I gotta talk to you. Can you? Then I'm just gonna awkwardly walk back 20 yards and wait and see if she comes.
Okay.
I'm gonna guard the rear. Bye. And I just kind of like lag on back.
Okay.
I'll just continue on by myself.
So I've been thinking the past like day or two about this whole goblin thing and the magic wands and everything, and
Pretty weird.
It definitely doesn't add up. I don't have anything of the wands or anything, and I kind of wanted to ask the other people to see if I could see them. The reason I say that all this is because the reason I was in town is that I'm currently on the hunt for a wizard. And last I heard, he was in this general area. Like, this is the area that he was last seen in. Long story short, he killed my whole party and my best friend. And that's kind of why I freaked out a little bit in the cave when I got fireballs thrown at me. Because my best friend was blown up by a gigantic fireball.
Wow.
That's why I went into my shell.
Yeah, that's fair.
I never knew his name, but I think this might be associated in some way.
The wizard's name?
No, the wizard itself, and arming these goblins. And
Oh, do you think that he's the kind of wizard who would like make wands for goblins?
I think he's the kind of wizard that wants to cause mayhem.
Can I
And-
hear them at all?
I'm not being quiet at all, but
Oh.
I mean,
we're
did
pretty
you,
far
did
back.
move back
did you
away.
fall? Did
Yeah.
you fall back with them, or are you just up front walking by yourself still?
I mean, she just kind of pieced out, so yeah, I'm walking by myself.
I think probably not.
Okay.
Yeah, they're pretty far back. They're not trying to be quiet. You can hear that they're talking, but the specifics are going to be kind of hard to make out.
Okay.
and
Hmm.
I was going. I just want to share this with. I feel more comfortable with you and less judged, I guess, or anything like that. Then when I talked to the other people, also brought up facts that this all didn't add up too, and
Yeah.
I think we should probably let the other people know as well. But I don't know if
Probably.
I'm seeing ghosts because of this whole thing, or
I mean, is there anything else you can tell me about the wizard? Like where he's from?
also when we were hired by a noble that he stole from, and as we were pursuing him,
Who's the noble?
I
Are they
never-
around here?
It was anonymous.
Oh, so
Like,
you
it's-
don't know where
it's
they're
like
from?
you walk into a bar and then a lackey gives you a.
Dang it.
I work
All
for
right.
a gang.
All right.
I never. Yeah, and when we followed the sorcerer himself, we happened upon his lair, and when we went through the door, we went to another plane essentially,
Okay.
and there was like no sky, no sun, no moon, no nothing. It was really weird.
Huh. A different plane.
Yeah, there's multiple.
I'd be very interested in checking into that because my mother was a Fey elf and I've been trying to find out about what happened to her because I was told when I was young that she was killed.
My parents died when I was young too.
And I was told that my father left on an adventure and then died, but actually he went to go find her. It's very complicated. But any information on other planes, I'm definitely in to help you all the way through this. And I definitely think we should tell the others what you know, just to kind of pull all our information.
Cool.
Cool.
It's also why I'm really protective of people. So I apologize if I'm really overprotective because I just can't lose another person.
I understand. I mean, I thought both my parents were dead, and then I found out both of them could be alive, but they're probably both dead. I'm not getting my hopes up or anything about like finding my like long lost family because I was raised by my dad's best friend instead of an actual family member. It's not like it's not like I've never had family.
I'll be your family.
I'll be your family, okay.
We'll
Well,
find
anyway.
find your dad. We'll find him. I swear on it that we'll find your father.
Really? I don't. Hmm. Hmm. Okay.
We can make our way
Just
back.
think so. We'll do our best.
All
I'm
right.
getting kind of tired. I'm gonna hop on into the cart.
All right. Anybody else? Anything else before you guys enter back into the village here?
Probably just gonna sit down next to Ness and say, "Nice shield."
Thanks, I made it myself.
He didn't.
I know.
That's
It's the joke.
I know. I just liked making it even more obvious. Okay. At this point, yeah, you guys pull up to the gates there. As you kind of stroll by the stables to drop your cart back off. Selena kind of standing there conspicuously. Your horse is just kind of hanging out by the stables.
I just sort of like go in front of it and literally just collapse in a fit of tears just in front of it.
Yeah, it just kind of
Just sort of holding it.
it kind of bends down a bit and kind of starts like tugging at your hair. But it appears to be relatively unharmed at this point.
Hmm.
The rest of you, as you drop the
Give her a
cart
little
off.
pat on the back on the way back.
Aaron deposits the cart back with the keeper and comes back to you guys and says, "Well, good news is I think we're gonna probably make lots of money. The bad news is part of that horse death will come out of our pay, but all things considered, I think that was a successful mission there. I don't know about the rest of you, but I'm exhausted, so I'm gonna turn in and I'll see you at the mayor's office in the morning then. He
Have a good night.
Yeah, he turns it off and says, "You too." And just walks off, leaving the rest of you standing relatively in the city center. What are you guys doing?
I need a drink.
I'm still sobbing in front of my horse.
Okay.
I'm gonna go to the bar we were at last time. If anybody wants to join, I've got some things I should probably share.
I'm gonna walk off.
Go over
I'm
and
gonna follow.
I'm gonna go and check on Selena.
I'm gonna join and I'm gonna go to Selena. I'm not going to the bar.
What do you mean? You and beer don't go together?
All right.
I'm also going to the bar.
Okay. Yeah. So Selena, what are you guys doing over at their horse?
Still sobbing.
Are you guys just watching?
I
I was imagining.
I'm just I'm gonna go over and give her a hug.
Yeah, taking photos like tourists.
Yeah.
making fun of her.
Going on my Instagram.
Yeah, just sort of laughing at me while I'm having a mental breakdown
Yeah.
about my horse. It's fine.
Can I group hug? I want to
Yeah.
group hug.
You could join the group hug. I don't know why, but I feel like I know what it's like to lose a pet.
You
I'm
just
glad
I
wanna-
just don't like seeing.
I'm glad
people
your horse is
cry.
alright. I'm glad you. What's your horse's name?
The only name that I've got in my head is extortion because of that fucking unicorn.
Extortion. That's
Extortion.
beautiful.
Great name.
There we go.
Great
Okay,
Is that a family name?
the
Seems
name
like
of my horse,
Your horse,
extortion.
I'm just gonna call him Excelsior because I'll forget that.
That's a
No,
way
yeah.
better name.
No. Instead of extortion because that's extortion, I'm going with Excelsior because I like that better.
Great name.
They win.
Excelsior. Ooh.
Excelsior.
Regal.
I'm gonna note that down so I don't forget it now.
I need to
Seems like
write
it's
that
just
down.
made up.
No, I'll remember that.
Excelsior.
I'm glad Excelsior's all right.
These things tend to have a way of working themselves out.
Thankfully, I needed a win.
Very good. The stable master kind of comes out and says, I hate to interrupt, but do you need to board your horse for the night, or
Yes, I'd like to.
All right. It's just gonna be how long do you think you'll be?
I think we're just staying for the evening, aren't we?
Okay. Well, if you're picking up in the morning, just if you could go ahead and give me 2 silver, and then we'll release him to you in the morning whenever you're ready.
Okay.
He kind of takes
Thank
the
you.
reins and takes it off and feeds in waters Excelsior. Leaving the 3 of you standing. Meanwhile, you guys now, having reached the tavern, have sat down. It's pretty empty except for those who've passed out at this point. There's maybe like one person keeping the bar at this point. They kind of see you come in and are like, it's a bit late, but how might I serve you? Most of our food, unfortunately, is gonna have to wait till morning. But if drink is what you seek, I can probably assist.
I need your strongest drink in my size.
Noted. And it looks to the rest of you. What are you guys doing?
Fine, thank you.
I'll have the same.
Okay. Right. So she goes off and grabs these drinks for the 2 of you.
Is her drink in my size as well?
No. It's
Let
very.
her be.
It comes back out and it's a comparatively small, rather small tankard that she brings out for Dregrathiel.
But like, is it like relatively the same size
Oh, no.
hand-wise as his is? Like,
Oh, you mean like
Proportionate.
hand
yeah,
mine compared
yeah.
to my hand?
Yes, it's almost identical.
Yeah, I have to get smaller ones because I just have these darn baby hands.
They don't match how big you are. I don't understand.
I
how your hands-
know.
So, go ahead. Sorry.
No, go ahead. You're good.
Ness, I already informed Dregrathiel of this, but I have some suspicions, and I don't know if they're true or not. That's why I talked to Dregrathiel first. I don't know if I'm chasing shadows or what, but I've lost a lot of people recently, and the reason I was in town, and I go and I explain him about the wizard and everything. I don't want to go through the whole rigmarole.
Sure.
But I didn't want to act like I was chasing through shadows. And I was going to look at one of the wands, but you don't have one, do you?
I do not.
Damn it. Because I was thinking I might be able to match, like maybe recall something of the rune markings on it, if there is any, or whatever, to see if it is linked or not. But I don't know if this is. You and Selena said something earlier about this not adding up, and that's when it started working up in my head. And then I saw fireballs. And
Now, do you read magical runes yourself?
no, but I was in the dude, like the individual's other realm inside of his home. Yeah, the dude.
I was at the
didn't
dude's
get the
pad,
name.
bruh.
Yeah, his name is the dude now. His name is the dude. Okay.
Right. It's just like your opinion, man.
All I was thinking of then was Crazy Ira and the douche.
And the douche. Well, I don't know that I could be any service in helping find out if these wands are connected in some way, but I'm sure that we could find someone who could maybe give us more information about the wands and how they might have been constructed. And you said that some you were hired through a noble.
Correct.
Okay. And
Don't know his name either.
but the person that you met that was your middleman had a shadow dimension or alternate realm.
No, the guy we were chasing had an alternate
Oh,
realm.
yeah. Okay.
He was like a hireling to another individual
Mm.
that we were chasing.
But all that aside, I think it's just important to, note that his whole party got wiped out by a fireball the way we wiped out those goblins with a fireball.
I don't think that it's likely to be coincidence.
But if it's not, we could be chasing some pretty tall orders.
I was told last I was told of this guy's location, because I've been chasing him for a while. He was around this area. It was the last lead I had.
So somebody who is a magician or wizard who operates in the exact same way as killed your party and your friends, sorcerer, beg pardon, they was last seen in this location-ish, is now doing the same thing here, perhaps. I don't think that it's coincidence. And even if it is, then we have 2 evil wizards to kill.
Yeah, I just wanted to bring that to the attention of the party and of what my knowledge was. So
I appreciate your openness, and I'm sorry for your loss. That can't have been easy.
At this point, at a table across from you, you see a guy's head kind of like, he lifts his head up, and he like sits up, he looks in his drink and it's empty, and he kind of like stumbles over and like leans on your table. I hear you guys are talking about magic.
Yes.
I had a guy turn me into a newt.
A newt?
Yeah.
why?
I don't know. But
But you're not a new.
no, not anymore. But I was like for real.
Why were you turned into a newt?
I don't know.
Was it something you wanted to be turned into, or was
No, like I think it was malicious, but now I'm good again. So,
How long ago were you turned into a newt?
like a week maybe.
Did they have a wand?
Maybe.
Do you know who?
Oh no,
where?
but I was out hunting with my brother, and we were in the woods hunting, and then he exploded.
Your brother?
Yeah, I'm pretty. That's
Who's
why I'm
inconsiderate now?
No, this is me. This is not laughing. Sorry.
I just that's why I'm drinking. Like I had never drunk before, like a week ago.
What's your name?
Sorry, he's.
Brad.
Sorry. My name's Czar.
Czar.
Yeah.
I'm Nessicle, and it's very lovely to meet you. I'm sorry to hear about your loss. I feel like perhaps you could have. Never mind. I'm assuming there's a purpose in this story other than commiseration.
Oh yeah, I just thought mainly I just thought you guys should know.
What side, like where were you hunting when this happened?
Oh, we were off in the northeast corner of the Salda Forest. It's not like real far. But I could probably take you there if you want.
So you're saying you were out hunting with your brother, and suddenly someone somehow exploded your brother and turned you into a newt.
And I ask like a kind of graphic question.
Are you asking me, the DM, or him?
No, I'm asking the guy.
Yeah,
About your brothers exploding.
Yeah.
Did it look like it came from the inside, or did he get like blasted?
Oh, I don't know. I was facing the other way, and then he was just in pieces. Like it was.
Was there fire everywhere?
I mean, yeah, maybe a little bit. Maybe a little bit of fire.
Show us where this happened.
Oh yeah, I definitely could.
Yeah?
I definitely could do that. Yeah, I definitely do that.
Well, Czar, perhaps sleep off this.
Can you buy me another drink? I'm still thirsty.
I buy him another drink.
Okay.
Perhaps in the I would have said the morning, but perhaps in the afternoon sometime. When you're a little more coherent, we can revisit this, and perhaps your memory will be a little stirred. By all means, continue to drink, but and I kind of described to him where I'm staying. I say that to you because I don't know.
Well, you guys were staying here.
Oh, okay. So, when you're ready, I'm prepared to turn in myself for the night. But when you're ready, I will meet you down here, probably say 3 p.m, and we can discuss this further. Unless, of course, you want to speak to my compatriots.
Yeah. Okay.
Good night, and good night to the rest of you.
I'll see you in a little bit.
And I head off to bed.
Okay. Very good. Dragathiel, what are you doing? You staying and drinking more?
Yeah, I'm just sitting.
Okay. So the
Unwinding.
other 3 of you at this point will have been probably have reached the tavern. If that's where you guys are heading, if you're all going to the same place.
Yeah, the girls were staying somewhere else before.
They were, yeah.
Yeah, so we're going to find. Well, I say I'm going to find. I'm not going to talk for you today. Sorry. Yeah, I'm going to go find Dragathiel so that we can regroup because we're all staying in the same place. And also, I need a drink.
As soon as they walk in, I buy them all drinks as well, and then I inform them of everything that's happened.
Okay. Very good. He informs you of everything that has happened.
Can I see the wand? Do you mind if I look at it?
The fireball one?
Either of them, it doesn't matter.
I can take it out and show him mine, but you might want to look at both of them.
Yeah.
Is there any way? Is there any, like rune markings or anything like that, or am I able to identify anything similar from what I've seen in these? I don't know if there is. That's why I'm asking DM.
Sure. Yeah. Just like by looks, I mean, the 2 goblin wands, the basic ones, they're pretty plain.
Mm-hmm.
Roll me an Arcana check on the other one, on the Goblin King's wand.
Mm-mm-mm-mm, 16.
Okay. I mean, you had seen like lackeys of this guy that used things that were similar. It's difficult to say for certain if it was used, like if it's the same thing, but could be.
Yeah, this is very similar to what I've seen in the past. I think our fellow over here, Czar, says his brother got blown up and he knows where it's at. So I think we should probably go check that out tomorrow.
Meet him at 3 p.m.
Yes, that.
Maybe there's some scorch marks that we can figure out if he exploded from the inside. Sorry, I've had a couple of drinks.
I need to
Go
catch
ahead.
up with her.
Wait, one's aside, and I reach into my bag and I just pull out that stone and I just smack it down on the table. What is it?
Okay, so what she slams down in front of you guys, there's basically two identical stones, each with what looks like almost to be like a little divot or button or a place to push on. They for those of you like Bate specifically, they appear to be magical. You guys, these are what you found earlier in the hoard of the Goblins Cave. But it's not super obvious what they do just by looking at them.
So they are magic.
Mm-hmm. If anybody has Identify, you could use Identify on
I
it.
have Identify, but I don't.
Don't have spells. Yeah.
I can't. I'm sorry. I can have Identify it tomorrow. In the meantime, I'm having another drink.
All right. Yeah, the barkeep seems fairly content with continuing to bring drinks. They're tired, but like they also like making money. So at this point,
So does she essentially tell me like, I'll look at it tomorrow? Like,
that's
Yeah.
That's what it sounds like. Sounds like
Yeah.
I'm like,
That's
okay.
exactly what I meant.
I just put it
Exactly.
Can you hold on? Here's the thing that you may not know. Do you know? Do either any of you guys know? Because I don't know off the top of my head. Can Identify be cast as a ritual? It can.
It can.
It can be cast as a ritual.
Yeah,
What's
because
that
they
mean?
do that on Critical Role.
Yep.
That's how
So
Caleb.
basically, that means without expending a spell slot, you can use Identify. It's just you have to perform like a longer ritualized magic. So it'll take you probably like, a little like instead of being instant, it takes you probably closer to a few minutes to.
Can I do that while being drunk?
Yeah, as long as you get started early, I think you could probably figure
Okay.
it out.
You tell her what those are. I'll keep the drinks coming.
All right.
Yay.
So the stones actually should be in your inventory.
They are.
If you click on them, you can see what
Yes.
they do.
I've been avoiding clicking on it this whole time
Okay.
because you told me not to.
Yeah.
I was a good girl. Okay.
I clicked on it.
Wow.
I know exactly
These
what they do.
two stones are magically bound to each other. Each features a small button. If either button is pushed, both stones warp to the halfway point between them. Any creature of size medium or smaller that is holding that is physically touching, not just carrying in a pouch or bag. A stone, when it is triggered, will be teleported with the stone. So you can teleport the user and someone medium or small with it.
So basically, it means like, for instance, if two of you were holding it, you both were holding one in your hand. If either one of you pushes the button, you suddenly will meet at the midway point, basically.
Unless you're large, then you'll only travel a quarter of the way.
Correct.
Well, that's me.
Told you it was complicated.
Now you're not large. You're good.
No, Tortang's large.
I'm not large.
Oh, I'm tall,
Are
aren't
you
I?
not?
No, I'm
Yeah,
not
the-
tall enough.
Large is a specific classification.
Oh,
like,
okay.
It's a game mechanic,
Sweet.
so it
Got ya.
doesn't mean
So,
that you're
half.
physically large.
Yeah, most of the player classes are going to be medium.
Yep.
Cool.
I don't think there are any large ones actually. Now that I think about it, they're small, but not.
There's homebrew stuff, but yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. So
Cool. Then we're good.
yeah. So that's what it does. It's just basically kind of a stone to meet partway.
You guys, that's so
Wanna
cool.
test
You
this
know what
out?
that means? You know what it means? I can go like that way, and you can go
Let's
like
test
that
it.
way and check, and then we'll be
You
like,
totally test it right now.
Let's do it right
Yeah.
now. I pick up one of the stones and I
grab
run out the
other one
door.
and run out, and I
Okay.
run the opposite direction.
Down the street.
Yeah.
Okay.
I just down my drink and get another one.
Okay.
I'm sitting there like, I wonder if Bate can hear me because I don't know when we were supposed to stop running.
I press the button right at that point.
Okay.
And that forces me, doesn't it?
Yeah. Both of you just suddenly appear back in front of the bar, like back to back, and you like look around, and you are suddenly.
Are
suddenly
they back
front of
in the bar?
No, they're in front of the bar.
Are we?
Um,
We're running down the
We're
road.
still inside, right?
So I assume both of you had a stone.
Yes.
So they both stepped out of the bar and began running down the road in the middle of the night in pitch black darkness.
And I can go 80 yards.
Oh, so you went further than her. So they're actually like a little ways down the street. But
Yeah, we
When
just
they-
end up back at the bar. That's not halfway. He's fast.
so when the button gets pushed, they both basically, it's like if they're both here, they both get teleported to the middle of wherever the distance is between them. So yeah, at that point,
There's so many things we can do with this.
It's gonna be real cool.
Can I keep one?
Yeah, because what if I need you? Or what if I need to get out of a situation
Exactly.
and I
That's
need
what
to
I'm
get
talking
out? I don't know.
This was a bad
But-
idea.
Yeah, oh, yeah.
Terrible.
Just
That's the best
you're
idea
enjoying the
ever.
comfort of your nice warm bed, and next thing you know, somebody presses a button, and you're in a raging river, and in your underwear, like, hey,
meet
good to
in the
see you. I
middle.
could use your help. And you're like, ah.
You never know what's in the middle of
Right,
it.
exactly.
Well, if I have the other one, it's not helping me at all.
Well,
This is gonna be the best thing ever.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to look at this.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh yes. So you guys
Why would you
teleport
give
back to the
me
middle.
such things?
Yeah, it's okay. I'll work on it.
I'm gonna let her walk into the bar, sit outside the door, wait until she's up next to the other people, and press the button.
Okay. I think we're gonna limit this to 3 times a day.
Okay.
Right, it has like
But I
no
wanted to show
limit
the
on
people
yeah,
in
uses.
the-
I know.
I wanted to show the people in the bar what it did.
What it
I-
looks like when you disappear.
Yep. So
I'm
instantly,
like walking in.
she
just sort of run out.
Jagathiel, as you're going to like take a seat, you suddenly get teleported back to the doorway, and
And I
kind of
fall on
land
my
on your
butt.
and you fall on your ass pretty hard.
Ship. Oh, wait.
Oh,
Hey!
And as you fall back, you're kind of leaning against Tortang's shins there, who's standing in the doorway.
And I turn around as fast as I can and I just punch him right in the shin.
Okay.
at least you didn't say in the chest that you'd be
Right
punching
in
my
the shin. I'm on my butt. I just have to turn on my butt and just punch him.
Hey, I just wanted to show everybody else. They didn't come out with us.
Very good. Yeah, you guys who are sitting at the table,
What is happening? I just opened this back up.
you guys see pretty quickly as she goes to sit down, she suddenly disappears, and then you hear like an oof, and you look back at the doorway, seeing her now sitting on her butt in front of Tortang, who is now at the door as well. And the barkeep kind of looks up and she says, could maybe, I'm tired. Can you keep the shenanigans to a minimum, and then maybe tomorrow, maybe let them resume when somebody else is working?
can I have another?
Absolutely. No worries.
I do have
Yes.
a question though.
So-
Where are the ladies staying? Are you going to stay in the inn, or is that place that you were staying at before still available? Or...
What were you saying, by
That's
the way,
the
Selena?
point.
We're leaving at a bungalow.
Oh, I just asked for another drink.
Okay. Yeah,
At a
she
bungalow.
she brings you one more. She says,
The bungalow.
she says, yeah, this will have to be the last one. I'm sorry, but she does bring you one more.
Last one. Okay. Yeah.
All right. So she brings you one more drink. She seems to be closing up shop, trying to usher you guys out. 3 of you had a room here so far, and I believe it had been compensated because of your heroism the day before.
Correct.
So you guys still have your room upstairs, and then the 3 ladies, you were staying in the bungalow. Bungalow towards the city square, which is about a 10-15 minute walk from where you are now.
Can I try and sneak a bottle of? I'm guessing it's like mead from behind the bar, please, to take back to the bungalow with us.
Okay. Yeah, roll me a sleight of hand check.
Thanks.
You cannot trust Rain with this board.
I'm not the one doing all that shit.
13.
Okay.
Throwing everything around.
I
I'm
did
just like,
one
what's
thing.
happening?
I might be throwing things around, but I'm not I can't scale things up. That's someone else. Don't put that evil on me.
I don't even know how to move
All right.
myself, let
What'd
alone
you-
roll
I
a
got a
dice.
13.
You guys are
15?
throwing things around.
Did you say 15?
13.
13. Yeah, you're trying to like peek over and kind of look at so you're trying to kind of peek over and see what's back there. You think you see something like kind of fancier, but then you notice her starting to look, and you just kind of reach down and grab one. She doesn't appear to have noticed so far. As you look, it's not the one you were reaching for, but you've got a bottle
It'll
of wine.
do. Did I notice what was happening? Did I see it?
Probably. To be fair, because she only rolled a 13 on sleight of hand. The rest, the barkeep rolled pretty low.
Quite drunk.
Yeah, you guys see her just kind of like lean over, and she's like fishing her arm over the bar. You guys probably notice, yeah. but the barkeep does not.
We should probably go to the bungalow now.
To the bungalow.
Go.
And I grab both of their arms and we just we're out of there.
Is that guy still there? The czar?
Yeah, he's passed out on a table right now.
I'm gonna tap him on his shoulder until he wakes up.
You're tapping him a while.
Okay,
So-
if he doesn't wake up, I'm gonna leave a
Just
note
tap
underneath
it.
his head saying, "Meet back here at whatever designated time we told him."
Okay.
3.
Just
And I'm also gonna write another one and put it in his pocket.
So I have a backpack, right?
yes.
So can I like show Selena the open backpack to put it in?
Yeah.
Now they're outside, yeah.
We're gone. All right.
Yeah, we're outside. We're heading home.
Nice under my cloak. Wicked.
Yeah, she kind of tucks it under her cloak. It's
All right, let's go.
8 minutes, by the way.
yes, I just saw that. Thank you.
I'm
I'm impressed with myself.
It's absolutely fine. Let's carry on.
You guys managed to sneak out with a bottle of wine. The 3 ladies back towards their bungalow. The rest of you.
Hey guys,
Uh,
what this?
How does the paladin feel? about
Fantastic.
You know, I could have probably just asked them for it and they would have given it to me. I kind of have this like really strange charm on people in this land because I'm so foreign.
It's
It's
fine.
pretty cool.
Don't even worry about it. I got it. It's good. Let's go.
Let's drink.
Very
I'm
good.
in. Let's
You
go.
guys make your way back to the bungalow, which is in roughly the same condition you left it in. Nothing appears to be out of place. The other 3 of you go upstairs to your room, which appears to have had fresh sheets put on the bed, and everything
I
seems to be
assume my
taken care of. Yeah. So Tortang goes and withdraws into a shell in the corner of the room. Guess you guys are. What is Mercy doing at this point? He's been pretty quiet.
I've been avoiding the alcohol. Is what I've been doing.
Very good. And Ness, you were actually upstairs first. So, was there anything you were doing while you were in the room?
Getting some Z's, my dude.
All right. Very good. So then, Mercy and Tortang, you guys make your way upstairs and assume your sleeping positions. The ladies, I assume, are
Drinking.
I guess
drinking.
staying up later, like
Yup.
we do. Yeah, playing with a scarf. Sorry, I just read chat. That probably is what Mercy's doing. Mercy's the whole time just been.
To be fair, I'm always. There's
He's,
never
like,
a time where
washing
I'm
it
not.
in the sink.
Yeah, I'm like doing a little bit of laundry, like hang it up nicely, like.
And it just shrinks back and you're like, no, it's still wet.
Very good. So at this point, you guys all get a good night's sleep, other than the drinking that happens for a little later. If you get a full night's rest at this point, you guys are definitely going to be waking up closer to midday rather than early in the morning.
Which is fine because we're only meeting that guy at 3. So
Correct. Aaron did ask to meet you guys, but he
he can
yeah,
just
he'll meet you at some point.
he'll be right.
You guys in the tavern wake up in the morning. You can
But
already
we've
hear.
had a long rest now, yeah?
Yeah, you guys have had a long rest, so everybody can go ahead and hit that long rest button.
Take it.
Yeah.
Confirm.
So you guys in the bungalow, you wake up, birds chirping, things like that. You can hear people already mulling about the city. Everything seems. That was actually really good. You guys hear people moving about. The sun is definitely up. It's about midday. You wake up hungry, ready to go. You feel much better than the night before for sure. The other 3 of you, you can hear people downstairs already eating food. You can hear plates and things clanging together. They probably would have even woken you up a few times. It's like you rolled back over trying to stay in bed a little longer. But it is now about midday. What is everybody doing?
I want to get paid.
Yeah, let's go get our money.
Yeah.
Need that metal.
Okay. As you
Really resisting pressing the button right now.
I look over
I
at
had
him.
to
I'm
think
like,
of-
don't. I know. Don't.
But meanwhile, as
no.
we're heading out of the bungalow, I'm like, I could get there faster if I pushed this.
So I'm putting
Like,
it back
I
in my
know.
shell.
Wait,
No, don't do it.
Wait, Dragathil, if we're touching you
Yeah.
while you're touching it, we go with you.
You guys put your fingers on the stone.
Oh my
Let
God,
me
let's
read
go. Let's
I'm a bit
go.
hungover. I don't want to do the walk. Let's do it.
Let's go. I put my finger on.
I
Put your finger on,
face,
Selena.
Mason. I like all the things that are happening with your
Okay.
face right now.
Let's go.
All right.
Pew!
So as you push the button, so you two both see her disappear.
Aw.
Aww.
I thought we had to touch the stone.
Well, she is touching the stone, but
Oh,
yeah.
neither of us was.
You
I
st-
was.
Yeah.
I put my finger on the stone.
Okay, that's fine. I'm fine with that. I wasn't touching the stone. I was touching her.
So I'll word it
I'm
more
aware.
clearly.
I said if they put their finger on the stone. I said
did.
that.
You did
Yeah,
say,
but
you
I
did say
didn't-
that. I didn't say it was
Fine.
gonna work.
Oh.
Oh, okay. I thought you were just trying to catch us out. Then I was gonna say I'm fine with that because you
No,
know.
no. Yeah, it's creature, not creatures, is the wording. So Dragathiel,
Quietly nerfing this thing bit by bit.
it'll be a little harder. As but yeah, you guys, Tortang and Dragathiel,
I did read the manual. He's just
you
bending it.
you find
Yes, I gotta go
yourselves.
find Aaron and
Yep, you both suddenly, instantly find yourselves in a kitchen with a small boy kind of standing there, wide-eyed, staring at you.
Just me and Tortang.
Like it's one of those where he's like eating something and it like falls out of his mouth
Like an ice cream cone.
and he runs away. He runs away.
And I look around and see neither of the girls. Well, shit.
Mom!
Yeah.
what did you do?
Wait.
There's
Well, we
a
were
turtle
meeting with the
monster.
tavern. We were gonna get to you this way, but
Something
instant
amazing.
teleport apparently only works with one.
Oh, that's good to know. And I guess we
Yeah,
should
we know.
probably.
Hey, now we know in case of at least we didn't try this in an emergency.
At this point, you hear like a shuffling set of
We should
footsteps.
leave. Can you fit through the door?
I put a copper piece on the table and try to go out the door.
Okay.
Can he fit?
Yeah, he can fit.
That's the going rate for trespassing. Is it? One copper piece. Yeah.
You guys make your way out the door and you hear somebody from behind you go, "Hey, what are you?
Hi.
God.
Hey, you guys.
Hey, what are you doing in my house?" As,
Just leaving some money. Have a nice day, sir. Bye.
okay. So the
But to be fair, if he sees us, he should be so amazed by how foreign I am that he won't even know what to say.
that
after
is definitely the thing that was on the forefront of his mind at that moment. So the two of
True, because I have all eyes on me. That's my feature.
oh, I know. You just did something more spectacular. His eyes were certainly on you. Maybe not for the reasons you wanted. So
My goodness.
you guys make your way to the tavern. The other two of you seeing Tortang disappear probably can take a pretty decent guess at what happened.
Walk. I just
Well,
walk like a
well,
person.
Ness, I don't know. He was already in bed when we did the stone, so I don't even know if he would know.
Oh, that is true. Ness probably.
Oh yeah, you
see,
don't know what
yeah.
they do.
You see Tortang disappear from in front of you. You and Mercy now kind of standing, staring at each other with empty space between you.
Told him not to do it.
Do what? That's new. You want to clue me in as to what that's all about?
Now we see how much attention Tigger as a player was paying attention.
Right? Yeah.
Well, they, Tortang and Dragathiel have these stones, and I guess it allows them to teleport to one another.
Huh.
And if they both press it, they meet somewhere in the middle. And I think, and if I know Dragathiel well enough, I'm sure they're both now currently in some sort of trouble. Tried to warn them. Tried to tell
Well.
them not to.
Like how I'm getting
If-
blamed. by-
If they die, would you? I mean, I suppose we'd have to split up their take, right?
I guess we'd have to. It's the only right thing to do, really.
Unfortunate. I'm sure that we can find some sort of charitable contribution to make in their name. But otherwise, maybe they're all right. Either way, shall we proceed?
We shall.
You guys make your way downstairs. There's people eating. You find like there's a couple tables open if you guys are going to get seated. At this point, Selena and Bate, Dragathiel just kind of disappeared. You guys are just kind of like sitting there with your fingers out.
Oh, that was disappointing. I
Like,
was really hoping we were gonna zoop out of there.
Zoop, zoop.
honestly.
Yeah, we should probably
Yeah.
head on down Do you want to? Oh, we should go get your horse. You were supposed to pick him up in the morning, right?
Yes.
Let's go do that and then meet them at the tavern.
Okay, very good.
Yes.
So you go. You say you're taking the horse to the tavern, or
I know how much he means to
Very
you,
drunk.
so let's make sure we take care of your horse whose name
No, the only reason I'm saying yes is because I just checked my inventory and I don't have any money on me.
Oh, I got you.
do you
Let's
not have
go.
any money on you?
Apparently not. I thought I did, but I don't.
It's probably I got you. Let's go.
No, you do. Yeah, you do.
Where?
If you click equipment, I know it's stupid. It should be right in the thing. If you click equipment, it'll say
Yeah.
on the right currency.
Oh, okay. I was looking like in the list. Sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I'm good. I'm fine. It's cool.
Oh. Well, if you did, I got you, boo. Let's go.
Let's go.
Okay, so you guys heading to the tavern to get the horse? Just to be
Get the
clear.
horse.
Okay.
Get the horse and then the tavern.
So you guys pretty quickly managed to go pay the man. Well, I guess you paid him the night before, but you managed to pick up the horse and take it. Seems to be well cared for, and it's been groomed. Its mane is nice and silky soft.
Tip him an extra silver.
Okay, he's very
for it.
appreciative.
Yeah.
And so
I've
you
taken it out of my thing.
are you guys riding the horse back to the tavern or just walking?
Just walking with him,
Okay.
and then I'll tie him up outside the tavern.
Okay. So it's eventually all of you managed to converge back in the tavern here.
I was already here.
And now
Where
you've
did
made
we put the 3 girls that look like me?
I mean, they would be staying probably here because you guys didn't actually deposit them anywhere. They have no
They're,
else.
grown-ups.
Yeah, they
live their
took
own
care of
fucking
themselves.
Okay.
Mhm.
They,
Yeah, we got them
yeah,
safely to the
they're-
village. So.
No longer our problem. Excellent.
We showed up and literally forgot all about them immediately.
Yeah, they're forgettable.
I
they're probably not
needed a
important, so
drink.
don't worry about it.
I had other things to deal with.
I mean, they all look like me.
Okay.
I was
I'm
just
a little
having
bit
like
concerned.
quadruple vision.
I'm just a little bit concerned that they all look a
Fine.
whole lot like me.
Fine.
I thought I needed to
It was a relevant plot point.
Yeah, I
your
mean,
whole, like arc or whatever, but they're very forgettable otherwise.
Yeah. I mean, if you
Are
wanted to
we
look
all
for them, you could
outside?
probably do it. You guys are inside at this point, seated at the table, kind of eating. You do see one of the girls is still in the tavern. You don't see either of the other two. She's kind of eating at the bar by herself. Meanwhile, roll me. Actually, you know what? Never mind. Yeah. As you look around, you see her. But that's about it so far.
I'm only rolling giant dice from now on.
Well, there's plenty on offer. I like how I get blamed
stuck
by
in
the
my
person
dice.
who's doing it. It's
stuck
not like
in
we
my
can't see
dice
your little
drawer.
hand moving shit around, Red,
I actually haven't
So-
touched the board.
So
in a while.
So I'm gonna approach
Nice.
the girl.
Okay.
How
Yeah,
does
I'm
she,
gonna go
how
with
does she look? Does she look like
she's
I don't know,
still
that's her demeanor.
she's still tired. You can tell like she's been worn down, but she's healthy. She seems brighter than when you saw her in the cave for sure. Now no longer imprisoned by goblins, she seems much happier.
I go with you, Mercy.
Okay.
So
I-
we're gonna go sit down with her with our food. Right? Did we get food?
You guys have gotten food at this point, yeah.
What time is it again?
At this point, it's about midday, so it's 12:30, 1 o'clock, just for real-time reference.
So how are you feeling? Did you rest well?
I'm doing much better today. The other two, they sent their regards, and I want to say thank you again for saving us. But my family is dead. They were taken before they saw what happened, so they wish to find out. And she
I'm
says
so sorry.
it isn't much, but they did leave you this, and she slides a bag over to you. She says they one of them had known somebody in town, and they basically hand you a bag of like 50 gold. I know it's not much, but I just
Why don't you keep that? I mean, do you need it? You have no family now.
Yeah.
Keep it.
I mean, you're gonna need it if you need to start.
Yeah.
over.
Especially if you don't have a
she
missing your-
she gives you a smile. She says, "Yeah, it certainly wouldn't hurt. I appreciate it. I don't know where to go at this point, but
Can you tell me where you're from? I just noted I can't help but notice the resemblance between us, and I've been having a little bit of difficulty with my memory recently. So I'm trying to figure out where I'm from.
Yeah, there's well, it's largely gone now, but I lived in a small farm, maybe 10 miles northeast of here. It's not far, but
And the other girls, are they from your area as well?
they were not so much from my area, but they were from probably relatively close by. I unfortunately don't remember the names, but they were from relatively local areas. Another one was relatively rural village, but it couldn't have been more than 20 miles.
And you've never seen me before. You sure?
No, I can't say that I have you. Now that you mention it, we do bear a striking resemblance to the rest of us. Do you know why we were taken?
That's what I'm trying to figure out.
I see.
Especially if all of us have the same resemblance. I'm wondering who they were looking for, if it was me or someone who looks like us.
They did seem to want to target you when we were back there in the cave. I mean, there's definitely a pattern.
Well, I would love to be of any help that I can. I don't have anywhere to go right now. But if I can be of any service, my name is Serena. She kind of puts out her hand.
I shake it. I'm Bate. And this is Mercy.
Nice to meet you.
Yeah. And if we can help, and if we can help you too, let us know. I mean, it can't be easy losing your family and have been taken. Is there anything else you remember about the Goblin King and the Magic Man?
Well, I was the first one taken, so I did see. I saw him come and go many times, so he can't have been too far. The Magic Man. I don't know what else to say.
I'm sorry. What did you say the Magic Man looked like?
He was always cloaked, but he was seemed to be either human or elf of about average height and build. His voice a bit bland, emotionless. I don't know what else. I couldn't see much of him. Fair skin, when his hands would reach out, but that's about all I know.
Thank you for helping us.
Yeah, mustn't be easy to have to recount his experiences.
No, not terribly. I may I had some family back in Aurora, so maybe I'll haven't seen them in probably a decade, but maybe they'll take me in. I don't know. I wasn't exactly the favorite child. Cousin, niece. I was a bit of a rebel. You may not be able to tell now. I'm a bit tired, but maybe they'll take me in. I don't know.
Do you need in the meantime, do you want me to talk to the barkeep, see if we can convince them to give you a room here, at least in the short term?
I would appreciate that. I think. Thank you very much.
Of course, I can be pretty persuasive, so I'll see what I can do for you.
Okay. Very good. For you, it doesn't take much. To talk the barkeep. They remember you from saving the village and see the girl is a bit distraught, and it's pretty easy to arrange something for a couple weeks. So the rest of you sitting at the table who aren't part of this conversation, what are you guys doing?
I'm
waiting.
just eating.
Yeah, I'm
Just
waiting
having breakfast.
for either Aaron to come in or Czar or somebody we recognize.
Okay.
Because this is where we're supposed to meet Aaron, right? Or are we supposed to meet him elsewhere?
He said to meet him at the mayor's place.
Oh, right.
Well, he'll find us.
Do we know where the mayor's place is?
Yep.
Yeah, she.
I mean, I do.
Yeah,
Someone
Selena
does, yeah.
Selena
I'm sure.
does.
I'm sure we could ask for directions as well. It's the mayor's place.
Yeah.
It's not
It's
like
the secret
John-
hidden
John,
layer.
John Doe's place. You know?
Secret hidden layer of the mayor.
Right.
You never know.
Yes. Are there any volcanoes with mayor's layers
Yeah.
underneath?
Mayor's Lair. I want that to be a shirt.
Mayor's
That would be a great shirt. Yeah. No one would get it, but I'd laugh.
I'd laugh too.
I want
I'd
that
like
shit. I want it.
But I'd laugh.
So,
Higher life.
yeah, you eat. Aaron doesn't come. You don't see Czar come in. People come and go, but you don't see anybody that you
I'm gonna
Well,
ask
let us
for the
go
mayor.
then, you and I, to the
Oh,
mayor's
yeah.
lairs.
I was just about to say, if you want to stay here, Tortang, and meet with what's his name? Me and Ness could go to meet Aaron. Maybe is that a thing that we can do?
I'd like to be there to get my money.
Okay. Well, we'll just have to make sure that we're back here for 3.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I
That's
mean, it's
what
like,
we're gonna do then.
what, we said like 1:30? I don't think it's
Yeah,
gonna
so we've
take
got
us
time, haven't we?
7 hours to go to the mayor. It might, I don't know. We might be
Well, we've
waylaid
got
by enemies.
an hour and a
must
half,
defend
haven't we?
ourselves.
Okay.
I'm gonna go over to the mayor's place. Yeah.
Got time.
Yeah, you guys make your way. I mean, it's pretty easy. Selena has been there, and it's a rather, for the village, it's about as extravagant as you can get. Still not huge, but it actually has an upper floor, which is different from almost every other place here, except for the various inns and taverns. Most of the family houses appear to be one-storied, but the mayor's house is 2-storied and actually has like its own little plot of land with just a small fence around it and a small garden out front. And as you guys approach, who all is going, by the way? I assume. So Tortang is going?
Yeah, it was 3 of us.
Okay. So the 3 of you make your way up to the front gate, and you find it just kind of open, kind of welcoming, small, like cobbled path leading the way up to the front door, which is also open. Inside, you can hear Aaron kind of like cajoling and laughing a bit. Sounds like he may have gotten into drink a little bit already today. What are you guys doing?
Walking in and saying hello.
Okay. As you guys make your way in the front door, you see, as you take a seat at this now elaborately spread meal table with much nicer foods than what you had in the tavern. Aaron appears to have been partaking for a while. I was like, finally decided to join us. The mayor was kind enough to repay us, or mostly me, because you guys didn't show up. But there's still plenty if you'd like to join. And mayor was just telling me he could keep me around for services for a while if you guys would like to help anymore with hunting down the last bit of goblins.
Much obliged for the meal, but we're really largely here to collect our compensation for the work that we've already done. We have a few other things that we're looking into, but at the same time, like, we might be open to a little more work.
All
Are
right.
there like foreign foods on the table?
Are you there?
Yeah, I'm there.
Okay, so 4 of you are there. Who stayed
Yeah.
Who stayed at the bar? Just to be clear, the tavern.
So after we talked to her, could I go with them?
Yeah.
Okay, then that's what I did.
So is everybody gone?
Yeah, basically everyone's there.
So everybody is there.
We want our money, and we want
Okay.
it now. It's our money,
For
man.
reference, after eating and having that conversation with her, it's probably about 1:30 or 2. At this point, as you guys arrive at the mayor's house, it's about a 15-minute walk, so it's about 2 o'clock at this point.
But are there like foreign foods that I've never seen before that are like
For
beautiful?
you, there's not. Let me think. No, not too much. I mean, it's very nice food. Nothing is especially like, it's nice food, so he clearly gave you like good food, but it's nothing that is like
Not exotic.
yeah, it's not exotic. I mean, he's the mayor of
Not
a small
even
village.
to where I'm from, though.
No, not really. No, not considering. Not. I mean, maybe but you would have eaten it by now, having
It's
been
like
traveling.
bangers and mash, but it's really good bangers and mash.
Yeah.
With, like
There's a
real
lot of
butter.
yeah. There's a
and
lot of
hand-cut chives.
fresh fruit, baked goods, that sort of thing, laid out on the table.
Okay.
Nice.
So the mayor kind of walks
I just
back into the
kind
room.
of start picking up baked goods. Just kidding.
Okay. Oh, is this this must be the party. Thank you so much again for all of your assistance. I expect you'll be wanting a payment. Give me one moment. He walks away and comes back with a rather large sack. He's like, I didn't know how many of you were going to survive. So I'll let you divvy this up among yourselves. And he hands you a rather sizable bag of coin. He says it's 2,000 as we agreed upon to be split amongst you. Aaron has already taken his share. So if there's anything else I can help you with while you're in town, please let me know. But otherwise, it has been a pleasure working with you. And Aaron says that he would love to have your help with any more tasks, hunting down the goblins, which I would appreciate. But I'll leave you to it. I don't want to bother you. My wife is actually waiting for me, so it's a good day. Please feel free to finish up here, and I'll hopefully see you around soon. And he kind of makes his way out.
Very good, thank you.
That's 333.33 gold pieces
Wait.
a piece.
You include Aaron?
He already
No,
took his cut.
He already took his cut.
Yeah.
But was his cut included in the 2,000 before or after?
He got his cut before.
So we have between the 6 of us,
Yeah,
2,000 to divvy up.
So you get 333 gold, 3 silver, and 3 copper. Is essentially
I'll
what-
just take 330.
Okay.
Make it easier.
Very good. So,
I would also like to, Aaron. Those goggles you had. Where did you get those?
oh, I picked those up. So see, I didn't always used to do this. I used to run with a crew that was less than reputable a while back. And
Oh, me too.
yeah, I picked these off a guy back in sorry. What is that? Hold on. Before I say this, I want to make sure I don't say somewhere he's not from because I got to pull up my own map. I forgot my own geography for a second.
These things happen.
Yeah, it happens. But anyways, he named a neighboring country. It's not far.
Yeah, I was just wondering because they come in very handy, and I can't see in the dark. So
Oh yeah. Well, you should find a guy and take it from him. That's the easiest way to find him, as far as I know.
I'm not gonna lie. I thought you were going to die once or twice, and I was going to take them from you.
That would have been a smart move, but I'm still here.
Next time.
Maybe next time.
Good.
If it's I'm gonna leave because I know we have that appointment coming up, but I know from before that there was like a shrine or something like that, and I'm gonna take like 33 out of my 333
Okay.
gold pieces or what have you, and go pray at the shrine and donate that 33 to my goddess, because she's a goddess.
Okay. Very good. While he's doing that, what are the rest of you doing?
I'm going to go back to the bar.
Okay.
Wait for Czar.
Okay.
I'm just going to go and tend to my horse a little bit, just to have some quality time with him.
Okay. So
That sounds weird.
the other three of you, what are you guys doing?
How much time do we have left?
At this point, probably 30 minutes or so, if it's gonna be if you're anything.
I'm like right outside the tavern, so I can see when the guy
Yeah, and
comes in.
Bate, what'd you say? You couldn't hear you there.
Still
Still-
can't hear you.
Nope,
Yeah.
still can't hear you.
I don't know
That's
why.
because I was muted.
That would do it.
Oh,
Has a way of doing that.
it's a gift. Yeah, I'm just gonna pretty much follow my friends to the
Okay.
tavern. Are we all
Okay.
going to the tavern? Or-
Yeah, most
Pretty
of you are at the
Yeah.
tavern.
So
So you guys wait around for 30 minutes or an hour. Ness, at this point, you probably would have made your way back, but you're not seeing any sign of this guy so far.
After like 15, 20 minutes of waiting past the time he was supposed to be here,
Yeah.
I'm going to go up to the barkeep. I'm assuming it's not the person that we met last night, right?
No.
Do you know of anybody named Czar?
Czar, yeah. There was a man here this morning. He was still asleep when I began tending, and he seemed in a rush to get out of here. But yeah, I think he said he had places to be. Looked like he headed left. I guess he was maybe headed back to the city. I don't know.
So he's not a local?
No. I think he lived in the city. I didn't question him too much. Only talked to him for a little bit. I got his name, and he's been coming here for the past few days. But other than that, I don't have much information on him. I'm sorry.
Okay, thank you.
And I toss him a copper piece.
Mhm.
And I go back to the table and tell everybody that
Yeah.
he's not here and he's not going to be here.
I've come back in by this point.
Yeah.
It looks like he flew the coop. Had some place to be.
Not
Oh, I did. and it
terribly
was here.
surprising.
But we know we could either go and try to find him, or otherwise he did tell us the general area that it happened in.
Could be a trap.
Could be.
And with
I say
that,
we spring the trap.
all right, we'll leave that for next episode. Cool. Thank you guys so much for playing. We'll end the night there. So yeah, guy appears to have ran off somewhere. And we'll see what happens with that next time. But until then, we'll just kind of run down. Does anybody have any announcements or anything that's going on? Anything new? Any birthdays or announcements?
Yeah, I'm having a second birthday.
Yeah.
Right.
It's still my birthday.
Yeah.
It's still my birthday.
Had a
from-
break while it was Tigger's, but now it's back.
Back, it's returned.
My birthday's next month, and I'm raising money to go to Japan.
Oh.
You know, hashtag birthday money.
Hashtag.
Yeah.
birthday. Very nice. Yeah. So if you wanted to donate to Cricky so she can make it to Japan on something
Tricky. All right, what day
larger
is
than
it?
a single man.
June 6th.
Okay, I'm the 25th.
Oh, my birthday's the 23rd, though.
Oh, I'm the
I
25th.
leave town on the 6th. Sorry. My brain's.
So, I guess if there are no other announcements, like I said, you can find. I'm trying to get out of here because I know Sam's got to go to sleep. But everybody, you can find all these beautiful people if you look below. They got their names there. Oh, thank you so much for the bits, Mazer. Appreciate it. I love you too. Yeah, everybody's names are below them. If you want to find them on Twitch, you can find them there. We'll go down the list. Sam, do you want to give your socials for Twitter and Instagrams or whatever?
Yeah, my Twitter is I am BatSam. Insta's BatSamTV. And I have a Discord. I have Twitter. I'll probably be on Twitch Sings again on Tuesday.
Yeah.
And possibly this weekend if I don't sleep the whole time. Hey, that's it.
Very good. Tigger.
I'm Tigger. T-I triple gutter. I'll be streaming Twitch Sings, which is my go-to, tomorrow at 5:30 p.m. Eastern. Yeah, you can follow me on Twitter, Tigger, TTV, across that, and Instagram. I love you.
Rain, what about you?
All my social, everything that I have is the same, Arraign RPGs. So if you're interested in the really devoid, like the absolute abyss of content on any of my social media profiles, you can go and check those out.
If you're interested in amazing content and really high energy singing, go and follow Rain. He's just
Okay, there's
shit
that
at
too.
promoting himself, but he's awesome.
And that's the end because the DoorDash guy is showing up with my burrito like right now.
All right.
So I'll see you guys later.
Bye. All right, Cricky, you got your Japan thing. What about socials? What do you got?
So I mean, you can just go to my Twitch and find everything linked below in my panels, or you can, if you want, my Twitter is Cricky_. My Insta is Cricky_cosplay.
Yeah.
And we are planning next week and the week after, at some point during those next 2 weeks, we will be having a dog park stream with my dog, as well as a 12-hour stream to raise some more money for the trip.
If you've not seen Cricky's dog, you're severely missing out.
He's pretty adorable.
Adorable.
Kind of the cutest.
The cutest. It's like,
He's my dire wolf.
like how can be something, I don't know.
Jess.
It's like
The
magic.
house wolf.
You're muted, by the way.
I know.
Okay, just making sure because not
Oh,
everybody.
we're still talking. Wait, is that it?
Yeah, it's your turn.
Oh, sorry. Okay. I was listening about the dog, okay? Okay, hi. My name is Jess. I'm literally very consistent with everything. You can find me at JessicaJane25 on literally everything. I'm also currently raising money for TwitchCon, and I've seen Wizard's face, and I'm not going to say anything else about that. Okay, and also next week, I'm actually hopefully going to be starting doing some GTA RP. I'm going to be looking into that this weekend, so that's
Nice.
something that I'm going to be starting to do. So that's exciting.
All right.
Also, I'm not going to be streaming in like 5 hours because I've learned my lesson from the previous like 3 weeks. I'm going to be streaming at 5 p.m. my time so I can
Gotcha.
have a lie-in.
Good idea. Ridlich, what about you?
Like the animal?
Social stuff.
Huh?
This is
Never
Tigger's
mind.
stream.
No
No lions.
I got
allowed.
you.
No lions allowed. It's only Tigger. Anywho, I'm Ridlich. All my socials are the same as pretty consistent as well. I don't really have much else to say other than I stream Twitch things and all that sort of stuff. I also am raising money, but I don't need it, so give it to the other entity.
All right. Well,
Wait, I have a
There's
question.
perk if you donate to mine.
Can we start doing
Isn't
like
that
a
wizard?
Brady Bunch entrance with all the screens?
do it. Yeah.
Just to really.
There's a story about a D&D
I wanted to
party.
do that too. So Ty, if you look, I can't tell it from your direction. If you look to your right, that's where Sam is, and then
Sam that way.
Sam has to look the other way, and now we're not gonna do this tonight. All right, guys.
I got it. I figured it out.
So you
I
can.
got it.
Yeah, my socials will be whatever. It's not a big deal. You're on this channel. Thank you so much for hanging out. We hope to see you next Thursday